Hawk Talk. The Bourne Braves had an off day yesterday, but fell to the Brewster Whitecaps 4-1 at Stony Brook Field on Sunday. But today they try to pick up that momentum here at Fuller Field and take on the Falmouth Commodores. You're going to hear from the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird, field manager Scott Landers, and the pitcher Cameron Seagraves. It's the Tomahawk Talk, and it starts right now.
Left field, back on it, the left fielder approaches. It drops before the wall. Cooney scores. Simpson from third, around, touches home, and the Bourne Braves have the lead.
Welcome into today's Tomahawk Talk before the Bourne Braves play the Falmouth Commodores here at Fuller Field. I'm your host, Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner. Guys, yesterday was an off day, but on Sunday, that loss to the Brewster Whitecaps, not much really even happened that entire game.
Yeah, it was a frustrating one. Rain came into effect, and the Braves overall could not fire on offense. They could not convert with runners in scoring position. Despite a little bit of chances, nothing came around, and a little bit of a slow start for Austin Musso, who had come into the game as an exceptional player for the Braves, showed maybe his worst outing of the season en route to the loss.
Yeah, it's a tough loss. I think the Braves right now need to have that next man up mentality. And, it's been a little bit of time now without Andrew Costello and just a very short while without Blake Schaff, the top of the order. Obviously, it's kind of an audition right now for who's going to kind of claim that top spot in the lineup going into the playoffs. But again, the Braves need to step up, pick each other up when there's 2 outs in an inning, make it extend, and go into this game with some steam.
Well, Kasey, before we figure out today's lineup, let's go back in time and recap Sunday's loss. It was a very fast first inning for the Bourne Braves on offense, but on the defensive end, things were very slow. Dane Harvey starts this one out from Ohio State. He line drives to Riker Waite in his first game back as the Brave, and then Holden Pantier comes out. He singles on a soft line drive to Matt Bolden. Cash Strayer scores, and just like that, the Whitecaps up 2-0. And this is where the rain starts to kick in. But in the top of the fifth, Rustin Rigdon doesn't let that get to him. He sacrificed flies for the Braves' only run of the game, and Justin Osterhaus crosses home. Not much happens until the bottom of the sixth inning, and you've got Gavin Miller. He's scraping mud off his shoes, just trying to get this game done, and the Whitecaps capitalizing off of those struggles. They score a few more runs, a pickoff caught stealing second base, giving a runner time to cross home, and the Brewster Whitecaps take the win 4-1 in 7 innings. The Braves only got to 7 innings, but still only had 2 hits on the day, had an error, and Austin Musso not really having much of a strong outing. But I spoke to Rustin Rigdon after the game because he did have the only RBI for the Braves, and he told me it wasn't that the team was doing that bad, nothing was just clicking for them.
Yeah, it's tough when the offense loses a guy like Blake Schaff the night before, basically, and has to readjust. But at the same time, this is a team that has played very well offensively over the month of July, but recently it's maybe been a little bit of a different story. Overall in this month, they've been solid, a lot of performances where they put up 7 or 8 runs, sometimes even more. But the past few games, you only put up 1 against Hyannis in that loss before beating them. And then, like you talked about, just that 1 run against Brewster. The offense needs to pick each other up. That's the biggest thing right now. Take advantage of walks, the small things that add up to the big things.
Both poor offensive performances over the past week have come the day after Andrew Costello left and the day after Blake Schaff left. This team needs maybe a little bit of a time to adjust to their absences, and the Braves didn't really see anybody step up in that same hole of Andrew Costello on Friday against Hyannis and of Blake Schaff on Sunday against the Brewster Whitecaps. It takes a little bit of time. The Braves are going to have to come out today against overall a pitching staff in Falmouth that has very much struggled so far this season, but have a very good starter out there today, and it should be an interesting one. But you got to see more guys step up in those shoes of what we saw from Deuce as well as Schaffer before. And, you want to see Riker Waite do well as well. Not the greatest return game for him. He's still settling back into wood bats here on Cape Cod, and I'm sure we'll get back to regular Riker Waite very soon enough.
And if someone's going to step up, today is definitely the game to do so. Falmouth and Bourne have pretty similar outcomes so far this season. They are currently second in the West Division, and if the Braves get this win today, it's a huge momentum booster.
Right now, Falmouth 7 points behind the leading Bourne Braves. Let's see what they did on Sunday in their last game out. It's the first place YD Red Sox who traveled to Fuller Field on Sunday, and how about Jace Tharnish getting things going early? Line drive to right field as Jake Souders comes around to score to give YD an early 2-0 lead in the top of the 5th inning. We keep it there, and Mateo Cerna steps up with runners on and doubles on a line drive to right field once more. Tommy Gooden comes around to score, and just like that, it's 4-0 in favor of the Red Sox. This Falmouth team has struggled over the past couple days. Double-digit loss to Wareham the day before, but put up 15 runs against Hyannis on Friday. In the top of the ninth now, Whitey still terrorizing Dante Bikini with the bases loaded, triples on a line drive to center fielder Fabio Peralta. Hansen comes around to score, Carr does, and so does Kettleson. It's now 9-0 YD, but they're not done in the top of the ninth. It's Cade Carr, the third baseman, who steps up with 3 runners on. Line drives to left field. Ryder Robinson comes around to score. Tommy Gooden as well, with Cole Hansen stuck at second, and YD just terrorizing in this one. Bottom of the ninth, Braden Jeffrey steps up trying to work something, a late 15-run rally, maybe just 1 run for the Commodores as Jeffries doubles to bring home Fabio Peralta. And the final score ends in favor of the Red Sox in a much-needed win for them, 15-1. When it's all said and done, the loss goes to Chambers. 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run earned. And on the other side, Vaughn with a fantastic outing of 5 innings, no run ball. Overall, Jeffries with the only other RBI, and Gooden, the Vandy boy, with a great game with a double, 4 RBI, a walk, and 3 runs scored. This YD team in much need of wins, and on the other side, Falmouth on the wrong side of double-digit losses over the weekend.
But we shouldn't let this score fool us, because regardless, Falmouth is a really strong team that has given Bourne some trouble in the past.
Yeah, it has. I mean, we know that the Braves did no-hit the Commodores right here at Gov Fuller Field earlier in the season, but ever since, Falmouth obviously with a shutout on the Braves with some trouble this season against Falmouth. It's a team that you preferably wouldn't like to see in the playoffs in the first round, and that's why it's so important for the Braves to separate, get closer to clinching that first spot in the West. It might do so the last day of the season. We don't know yet because of how close this division is and still another game against Hyannis, but really these matchups against Falmouth and Hyannis going forward are so important, more than any other game the Braves have left.
We are nearing game time here at Gov Fuller Field, but coming up on the pregame Tomahawk Talk, you're going to hear from the pitcher Cameron Seagraves, Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird, and the field manager Scott Landers. We'll be right back.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Braves and Commodores one final time. This time, we're at Gov Fuller Field. Kasey Kazliner alongside Braves field manager Scott Landers. Skip, you had an off day yesterday, maybe your last off day, who knows? What'd you get up to?
Just a little golf, relax, and hang out with some of the guys on the golf course and just get away from baseball.
You shoot under?
No. No.
Back at the task at hand today, you guys obviously can afford to drop some games, but you're trying to win every game if possible. How important is a game against a Western rival in Falmouth with the division so close?
It's big. You know, we have these guys, we have Katuitt, we have Hyannis this week, so we got to get off to good starts with them, put them in more of a bind than for us, but we just got to get back to playing better baseball and get some guys in here that are going to be here for the rest of the year and get them some ABs and some innings. One
of those guys is Ryan Pikatowski, who's coming in from JUCO. He hit the cover off the baseball over 400 last season in junior college. What do you like out of him?
I know nothing about him other than he was referred to us. I've known him for an hour. Good kid. We'll see what he does on the field.
Well, hour's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys, you're talking about it recently, knowing that you clinched, you can afford to have some flexibility in the lineup. How has that worked out for you ever since you've kind of implemented that?
Once we get these guys in here, we need to get those guys at bats, and we have to give some guys some rest and be healthy for the playoffs. So,
Tyler Bader on the mound for you guys. I was talking with Leaf Bigelow before the game began, and he said he throws a professional type of bullpen before he goes into games. What have you liked in-game from him?
He competes. He's working on some things. He's got elite stuff. We just got to, get him to throw strikes and keep his pitch count down and go longer in the games.
Skip, thank you so much for taking the time. Tune into the broadcast at 6 p.m.
Thank you to Kasey and Scott Landers. I'm now joined by the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. And Nate, we've got a guy that we're pretty familiar with in Tyler Baird from Vanderbilt starting on the mound today. How's he been this summer?
That's right, making his third appearance of the season today. First two have been really solid. Has thrown 6 2/3 innings in 2 starts this summer with a 2.70 ERA. Most recent appearance, he was great for the Braves through 3 2/3 innings. Only gave up 1 hit, no earned runs in that one.
Yeah, and that was actually a day where his head man from Vanderbilt, Tim Corbin, was in attendance, and him as well as Rustin Rigdon both had amazing games, Nate. But who is on the bump for Falmouth today?
Well, a guy that the Braves are really familiar with at this point, Colby Putnam, is making his third appearance against the Braves this season. In the first 2, he threw 6 1/3 innings without giving up an earned run. Overall, the season has been great for him. He's thrown 13 2/3 innings overall with a 0.66 ERA.
So we've got our starting pitchers covered, but now that Blake Schaff is gone and we have new players coming in and out almost every day, Nate, do you have any players to watch today?
Yeah, a new guy that's in the lineup today for the Braves, Ryan Pekatowski out of USC Sumter, a guy that's transferring to West Virginia this year. He was phenomenal at the JUCO level last year, though. Hit .468 with 25 home runs, an OPS at almost 1,700.
He's a guy that could definitely be a huge asset to this Brave squad, but someone that already has been a huge asset to this Brave squad is pitcher Cameron Seagraves, and I get to talk to him next. It's almost game time between the Bourne Braves and the Falmouth Commodores here at Gov Fuller Field. But before then, the righty pitcher from UNC, Cameron Seagraves, joins me in the pregame Tomahawk Talk. And Cameron, you were here for a bit last summer. Why did you decide to come back and be a Brave again?
Last summer I had a great experience up here, and I need to come and get some more innings to try to prepare me for the year. So it's basically the same thing as I did last summer, trying to get some work in before the season starts.
How would you compare this summer's team to last year's?
It's the exact same. Everybody has a lot of fun. Everybody's loose, and the pitching staff's good. So
you're a guy that's become a staple in this Braves bullpen. So what have you done on the mound to set yourself up for so much success?
I've really focused this summer on trying to throw more strikes, because I've struggled with that the last 2 years, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job of that, just waiting for the velo to come back. But just trying to, I feel like I've gotten a little bit better of a pitcher since my velo's been down, just trying to be a more complete pitcher.
And so Bourne just clinched a spot in playoffs, as you know. So what are you most excited about? Since you weren't here for the postseason last summer, what are you excited about this year?
Yeah, I'm excited to get the experience. Hopefully go back to back. I feel like we need to win this game, get us some momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, Falmouth is a team that's given you guys some trouble in the past, but they're so close to you guys in standings, and so was Hyannis in the West Division, but you guys took them down the other day. How can you do the same against the Commodores today?
The win over Hyannis was huge for us. I feel like we got to do the same today. Pitch it well. I feel like last time we were here, we didn't pitch it as good as other games that we played. I feel like our offense has been swinging it better recently, so just limit the runs and win the game.
It seems like you're always having fun over in the bullpen. What's the best game that you like to play with those guys?
I like to play hacky sack. We were playing some game the other day at Brewster where we were just kicking the football at each other, and if you dropped it, you were out. But probably hacky sack's my favorite.
Is it the one where you guys were running and you were trying to throw the football at each other, or is that a whole other game?
No, that one had a little more thought behind it. We were just standing in a circle kicking at each other as hard as we could at Brewster.
Cameron, I have to ask, you're not wearing shoes. So
I forgot my cleats today.
I feel like no one in the bullpen is ever wearing shoes. You guys do this thing called grounding, which I'm still trying to comprehend what that is.
Yeah, Muso's big on that. He never has shoes on. I don't know, it's comfortable, but today wasn't by choice. I forgot my cleats.
So what happened?
I
Just left them in the car?
They were in the trash can. They smelled really bad, so I put them in my trunk, and then I grabbed my bag out of my back seat and forgot to get them out of the trunk today.
So what happens if you're hot today?
Use somebody else's.
Whose?
Noah has a pair of cleats that fit me. So.
All right, Cameron, we'll hope they don't smell too bad, but I guess we'll find out. But thanks so much for joining us today.
Of course.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
It's almost game time between the Bourne Braves and the Falmouth Commodores. Welcome back into the pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner. And guys, we've talked about it, but Falmouth and Hyannis, two teams in the West Division that are trailing Bourne by a very small margin. And the last time the Braves played Hyannis, we said that this is a must-win for them to really help with their confidence, and they got the job done. How can they do the same against Falmouth today?
Well, it's going to be a tough task against the Commodores team that has shown multiple different versions of themselves over the past couple days. They're allowing double-digit runs, or they're scoring double-digit runs in each of their last 3 games. Bourne overall want to be on the side of the team that's scoring double-digit runs against the Falmouth Commodores. This bullpen a lot weaker for the Falmouth Commodores, and overall, if you can see that bullpen come quick, that's where it's going to succeed for Bourne. This is an offense that gets a day of rest, a pitching staff too, which may lend itself a little bit more in favor of Falmouth with fewer arms to work with out of the bullpen. But overall, like you said, a very important game. We were breaking down earlier in our own time, how can Bourne find themselves to clinch this 1 seed? And it's going to take them doing everything they can to win as many games against these Falmouth Commodores, against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks, when the stretch comes down to it. They've got 1 more against each, and they're going to be big.
Yeah, it's definitely a bipolar Falmouth team. As we've seen recently, the nerves are starting to cave in just a little bit as we see the postseason come upon us. But I was talking with pitching coach Leaf Bigelow just moments ago off camera, and he was saying Tyler Baird is a guy to definitely keep your eyes on. He's making his 3rd start for the Braves out of the Vanderbilt Commodore, so a Commodore facing the Commodores, if you will, but he's been really good. Bigelow said, he has a very kind of interesting approach when it comes to throwing bullpens, but a very professional approach, and so I'll be excited to see what he can do with an ERA under 3.
And it's only his 3rd start of the season. He's still relatively new to this team, and as a freshly minted pitcher, you got to chip away against these Falmouth Commodores batters that have shown good stuff so far this season. Again, their offense, 2nd in batting average, 2nd in runs per game. They can come out and be a little bit of trouble.
And the cherry on top is the Braves are coming off an off day and have a full bullpen available to be able to chip away, like you said. So we'll see what happens tonight.
But when it comes to position players, we just lost Blake Schaff, and the Braves had to adjust with him not being in the lineup for the first time against Brewster a few days ago. But now there's a new guy in Ryan Piketowski here. We're not sure if he's going to be playing today, but how can they use him as well as the rest of the roster to keep adjusting now that Schaff and Andrew Costello are both gone?
We talk about the losses of players like Andrew Costello as well as Blake Schaff, but Piketowski can come in here and be an X factor for this team at third base at a position where the Braves don't really have any true third basemen on their roster, with Paul Vasquez and of course Trent Caraway before, both not with the team anymore. You have to have him step out here and be a very good player, which allows you to slide in either Austin Hawk or Elliot Medlock there at second base and get a little bit of rest for these guys who are having to play infield positions that they're not used to. Justin Osterhaus as well, not a typical third baseman for this Bourne Braves team or in his time at Alabama. So that's the biggest thing for Braves. If they can get the West Virginia commit to come out here and be a very good player, it's going to be a big help down the line. He was fantastic at JUCO this most recent season.
Teams that have a rocky road heading toward the playoffs typically don't succeed when the playoffs come around. It's all about getting hot at the right time. Like, you can talk about a team like YD that has been the best in the Cape Cod Baseball League all year, but if they don't have a solid ending to the season, then that June and early July is almost irrelevant. And so that's one example. I'm not saying YD is necessarily a first-round exit, but they haven't been playing their best ball, and I think the Braves can learn from that going into the playoffs. A little bit of whipped cream might be able to put them on top.
Well, after Sunday's loss, let's see if the Braves can get hot again today. But we are done with the pregame show. Coming up after the break, you'll catch these guys on the call and me on the sidelines.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
We're just days away from the postseason in the Cape Cod Baseball League regular season, and the Braves are looking to create some distance at the top of the West. It's Bourne and Falmouth for the 5th time this season. Commodores enter today coming off back-to-back blowout losses, outscored 29-2 their last 2 games against Wareham and YD, whereas the Braves, coming off a close loss against the Brewster Whitecaps before the off day, looking to get back in the win column against a team they've had success against this season. Braves 2-1-1 against the Commodores, and a win today could create some needed separation against Hyannis and Falmouth for the top spot in the West. Kasey Kazliner will have hopefully Devon Jarvis join us later, and Kaydence Kilhof for sure. Some technical difficulties on our end, but Braves and the Commodores, a matchup that has seen some really quality outings for both teams. We'll get more into what that means in a moment, in just a moment.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Bourne Braves and the Falmouth Commodores for the 5th and final time in this regular season. Braves looking for a needed win on the road after a tough road loss against the Brewster Whitecaps. For now, we'll send it over to Kaydence Kilhof for more.
Hey, thanks, Kasey. Yesterday was a true off day for the Braves, and that's something up here that really is few and far between for these guys. And typically at this point of the season, the players are pretty tired, but they finally decided they just wanted to get up and do something with their day. They don't have many days here left on Cape Cod, and they wanted to enjoy themselves. When I talked to the players before the game, a lot of them told me they went to the beach with coaches, they golfed with coaches, and Will Harrigan told me that he won. He said he's actually pretty good at golf. And Owen Hancock just got back from a wedding. He went to the zoo, and he was trading baseball cards yesterday. So, guys, it's safe to say that these players are starting to have some fun up here and enjoying the time that they have left here on Cape Cod.
Thanks, Kaydence. Definitely important to take in the off days, especially when you have some taken away from you with games rained out. Braves hoping to have one more before the postseason begins, but there is rain expected this week. So we'll see if that happens. Scott Lander said he got up to some golf yesterday.
Not bad. I think always great to get some golf in here and there, take your mind away from the game as much as you can. I mean, for most of these coaches, it's the only thing they're thinking about for so long. And the Braves overall with a good chance with a game against Falmouth today to push forward.
On the mound today for the Falmouth Commodores is one of the top pitchers the Braves have faced this season, Colby Putnam. 0.66 ERA in over 13 innings of work. He's given up one earned run this season. That came off a home run a couple of weeks ago. And he will face Riker Waite, Rustin Rigdon, Luke Costello, Josiah Overbeek, Berkeley Mabius, Justin Osterhaus, Ryan Pikatowski, who's making his Bourne Braves debut out of JUCO. Matt Bolton and Bryce Eastep will follow to round out the order. Putnam, a righty, looking for a needed win against the Bourne Braves. Falmouth Commodores outscored 29-2 their last 2 games combined against Wareham and YD. And I think the one against Wareham a little bit more surprising. But YD handed it to them, and now they find themselves 7 back of Bourne for the first spot in the Western Division. Braves 5 points up on the Hyannis Harborhawks. Hyannis right now, though, leading Cotuit at Lowell Park 4-1. It's in the 5th inning, so we'll keep our eyes on that game. Some heavy implications on the line. Braves looking to keep it a 5-point advantage on the Harborhawks. If the Hyannis Harborhawks can hold on and win today against Cotuit. One more warm-up pitch coming for Colby Putnam, the right-hander out of Gardner-Webb. He fires it in, and we're almost set to go here at Gov Fuller Field, the home of the Commodores. So the Braves will have Riker Waite, Rustin Rigdon, and Luke Costello. 2 guys who made their season debuts back in June against Colby Putnam, who has an ERA under 1. 3 righties, 3 lefties, 3 switch hitters in the order today for Scott Landers. One of the switch hitters up is Riker Waite. He digs into the lefties box against the righty. First pitch coming home. Putnam fires. Waite pops it high up in the air, right side of the infield. Harrison, the first baseman, looks, and it'll be actually the shortstop Farner who comes in behind the mound to make the catch for the first down at the top of the first. That'll bring up Rustin Rigdon. He snapped a 4-game hit streak in the loss against Brewster, where the Braves only had 2 base hits. Lefty digs in. Now the first pitch to him with the bases empty. He takes a curveball over the heart of the plate, strike 1. 2 insertions in the lineup today for Scott Landers, Pikatowski, and Eastep. The 0-1 pitch. Rigdon rolls it softly on the ground to second. Picked up by Maley on a hop. He tosses to first in time for the second out of the first inning. So 2 quick outs on 2 of the more dangerous hitters in the Braves lineup. That'll bring up Luke Costello, league leader in doubles.
It should be interesting to see how 2 switch hitters at the top of the order can play throughout the rest of this game. Of course, 0-2 to start, not ideal, Kasey, but that's a dangerous combination to have up top with the Vandy boys.
Here's a man from South Carolina. First pitch home to the righty. In there for a strike on Luke Costello. He's hitless his last 2 games. He's been on base, though, in 5 straight. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. Hasn't been necessarily the same hitter ever since he returned from the draft, but still a guy that Scott Landers believes can be in that top 3.
And that's why he's here. We know what he's capable of with his body of work.
1-1. Costello fouls it back off the catcher to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Putnam has only given up 1 earned run all season. That was a home run earlier in the year. ERA at under 1. Braves have faced him before. Moves very quick out of the windup. Taking his time a little bit more tonight. Here's the 1-2. Costello takes low and inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Luke Costello. His brother Andrew Costello left the Braves just about a week ago. Was set to potentially be the league MVP. 2-2 as Costello hits a high pitch back and foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes still. But the Braves have been a different team without both Blake Schaff and Andrew Costello. A small sample size for Schaff, though.
Yeah, I was going to say that, too. Small sample size. You don't really know what this team is going to look like without them. Just 3 games so far.
2-2 home. Costello takes a fastball high.
And only 1 game without Blake Schaff. This can be a team that fills those roles when the opportunities meet them. Of course, baseball is not a shared ball type of game where the next man up personality will increase the production of others.
Payoff pitch. Luke Costello hits it sharply on the ground to third and foul just to the left of the bag.
But at the same time, you're going to have an opportunity. At the same time, you're going to have an opportunity for certain players to understand their role needs to be bigger. They need to step up in bigger ways, and that's what you're going to have here in the final week.
Payoff pitch home. Costello cracks it high up in the air to left and foul. He got all of that one just to the left and out of play.
And not too long ago, our social media team asked a question, funny one at that. What's one thing you would change about yourself besides the obvious? And he joked around, my home run total. He really wants that home run coming soon, Kasey.
Does not have one yet. The 3-2, Costello hits it high the other way to right field. Gregor backs up to his right, and he makes the cap-high catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Braves put balls in play but cannot capitalize. We go to the bottom of the first at Dub Fuller Field.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
It's the Falmouth Commodores' turn to hit as we begin the bottom of the first. Fabio Peralta, Braden Jeffries, and Carter White due up for the Commodores. And Devon, this is a team in dire need of offense. Only 2 combined runs across their last 2 games.
Yeah, it's been incredible. In the game before that, Kasey, they put up 15 over a Hyannis Harbor Hawks team that's been rolling. 7 of their last 10 have been wins. So you're not really sure what you're going to get out of this Commodores team. Some days they like to be the best offense in the league, some days the worst. And the Braves are going to have to hope to make sure that they score very little today. Again, a Braves team that has limited the runs allowed this season by a great deal. The second best ERA in the Cape Cod Baseball League.
Speaking of Commodores, Vanderbilt Commodore in Tyler Laird is making his 3rd start and 3rd appearance of the season for the Braves. He's pitched to a 2.7 ERA. He has been very solid for the Braves in a limited sample size. He gets a big opportunity tonight against 2 righties and 7 lefties. So Jack Dahm, the skipper for the Falmouth Commodores, stacking lefties against the right-handed pitcher. And the first 4 in the lineup are lefties. So we resume action in the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 our score between the Bourne Braves and the Falmouth Commodores. Tyler Laird, the right-hander, making his 3rd start. So is the third base side of the rubber. He'll face Fabio Peralta first, who digs into the lefty's box. Laird winds and deals with his short socks. He fires home. Peralta shows bunt, gets it back to the mound. Picked up by Laird. Tough play, throws to first. It is not in time. Bunt single to start the bottom of the first for Falmouth, and it's a leadoff base runner.
This place where the Braves were extremely susceptible in a game against Brewster. Of course, rain dealing with that. It's harder to judge those the same, but the defense in the middle of the infield has struggled, and especially on bunts like that.
Here's Braden Jeffries. 8th in the league in OPS. Comes in today with an 836 mark. Laird out of the stretch. He stares back at first. Now he faces the lefty hitter. Jeffries playing 3rd base today. First pitch home. Jeffries cracks it back foul. No balls and 1 strike. Jeffries a very good hitter this season for Falmouth. Like Luke Costello, we talked about the lack of power. A similar story for Jeffries. No home runs, but a .349 average. Toss back to first, and Peralta safe. 0-1 on him. Jeffries, that is. Coming off a 1-for-4 performance against YD. A single and an RBI before the off day. Laird comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Jeffries down 0-2. Nobody gone and a man at first in the bottom of the first inning. Jeffries has posted a multi-hit game in nearly half his games this summer. He's one of about 8 players with over 30 hits this season in the league. 0-2. Jeffries takes high on the fastball at 93, 1-2. He once had a 14-game hit streak. Falmouth could use some of that right now. The offense struggling recently. But the pitching, maybe even more, giving up 29 runs in the last 2 games. Laird throws over to first, and Peralta safe again with a head-first dive.
And that's the big point of emphasis for this Bourne team. They have to open up on offense in a way they haven't really done consistently in these past week of games. Got to see the bullpen quick.
Baird set on the first base side, tosses home, the 1-2, runner goes, it's fouled to the left, out of play. And so we'll do things again. Peralta will trot back to first with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. Braves went down 1-2-3 last half inning. It was quick. Commodores looking to defend Gov Fuller Field, where the Braves no-hit them a few matchups ago. Braves ended up winning that game despite giving up a run in the no-hitter. Baird at the belt, stares in at home. 1-2 pitch, high, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Braden Jeffries. This is a Falmouth team that's seen a lot of turnover too.
It is, and that's often what you see, especially with first-year managers, in Jack Dom's case, just trying to work their way through this landscape. Hardest summer ball league to manage in the country.
2-2 pitch, runner goes, Jeffries swings and misses. The throw to second is not in time. Not a bad throw from E-Step, but maybe a little bit late. And it's a stolen base for Peralta. Jeffries back to the dugout on the K.
Yeah, you're not going to complain at all. Almost to strike him out, throw him out. I would say for Riker Waite, sometimes you have middle infielders just go a little bit ahead of where the tag is. If he leaves that ball to come into him just a little bit more, likely an out.
Here's Carter White. Lefty hitting left fielder. Man at second and 1 out for the Falmouth Commodores. Already with a man in scoring position. The pitch as White lifts it, shallow left center field. It'll fall for a base hit. Peralta stays at third. The throw comes in to the middle of the infield and blocked down by Pikatowski, the third baseman. So it's first and third after the single, and only 1 out for the Commodores, bottom of the first inning. Probably a good idea to hold Peralta at third.
Especially still with 1 out. You have a little bit more room to work with. Runners on the corners here. We'll see how they play this. Possibly a double steal. Overall, 1-for-1 Carter White stealing bags on the season.
There's the 4th lefty in a row, and Tommy Harrison from Miami, Ohio, Runners on the corners, first pitch home. Harrison lifts it left field, down for a base hit. He sends it the other way, and that'll bring in Peralta from third. It's 1-0 Falmouth. Now first and second, 1 out, and the hits just keep coming.
Yeah, they're all over it right now, pretty clearly, and that's just a little bit of a problem. You can allow a bunt single, that's one thing, but for Baird's case, you're not going to want to allow these more consistent base hits that are finding grass likely no matter where the defense is positioned.
Here's the righty and Matthew Farner. Only 2 lefties in the order today for Jack Dom. First and second and 1 out. Pitch home. Farner takes high on the breaking ball, 1-0. 1-0 Commodores. This is a big game for Falmouth. Could come within 5 points of first place with a win today. Kaydence will also be scoreboard watching. Up right now in Katuitt. Only 5 points back of Bourne. 1-0. Farner takes high in the zone for a cold strike, 1-1.
And in their case, too, they want to get home field advantage in the first round. If they get the 2 seed, they get that. Very close with Kaydence at the moment.
Farner joined the Commodores only 5 days ago. Posted an on-base percentage at about 400, the 1-1. He takes in the zone. Fastball at the knees for a called strike, 1-2. Harrison at first, White at second, and only 1 out. Came on the strikeout from Jeffries. Guy who's tough to strike out. A little bit of a surprise. He went down on the K. 1-2. Farner rolls it softly over to third, and it's in the left field for a base hit. Nobody was playing defense there. White comes around. The throw is late. And it's an RBI single for Matthew Farner. 2-0 Commodores. Tommy Harrison, meanwhile, to second base. And that's 3 straight singles for the Doors, and now 4 in the inning.
All over Baird right now, and here comes Scott Landers. He's been lit up, and that was the question with him last time. His ability to control the strike zone wasn't great. Has that strikeout so far, but they're just seeing the ball very well right now.
You said it. Baird's thrown 13 pitches. He's only recorded 1 out. That was the strikeout he had on Braden Jeffries. Pre-game, pitching coach Leif Bigelow talked a little bit about Tyler Baird. He said he's not a guy who relies on preparation. Kind of just goes out there and he throws professional bullpens before the game starts. Has a simple approach and has good stuff. Scott Lander said he has elite stuff, but he's struggling a bit right now.
He is, and bullpens are a big thing of how does a pitcher approach the way they go out here, especially at the summer ball level. Some guys are going to go out there not be as intentional with what they do. And in Baird's case, he is a very meticulous and intentional pitcher. Sometimes you just have a rough inning to start, and still a way to salvage this game late. The pitch count still not terribly high. Right now, only at 13.
It's getting hit late, rather early in counts, to your point. Here's Jeff Lugie, another new Commodore, joined 3 days ago. First pitch to lefty as he rolls it on the ground to second. Osterhaus picks it up, flips underhand to first in time for the second out as both Harrison and Farner advance to third and second, respectively.
And a big out there. You get the runners to move, but at the same time, it's in one pitch. You can leave this inning under 20 pitches, allowing 2 runs, and still go late in this game. 5 innings, 4 innings, with more efficient pitching down the line here, but just got to put this first inning behind you.
Here's Gavin Greger. 2 in scoring position, 2 gone. Greger's also a guy who's been in and out of the lineup. Joined in mid-June. The first pitch to the lefty hitter as he cuts and misses at a high pitch, 0-1. But he missed some time. From June 19th to July 15th, he did not play. Exited the game early against Bourne back on June 19th and didn't play until mid-July. 0-1, he shows bunt, pulls it back. It's outside for a ball, 1-1. Greger will be a member of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights this upcoming season in the Big Ten. Has an RBI chance here. Already 4 hits in the first inning for Falmouth, up 2-0. 2 in scoring position, 1-1. Greger takes inside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gavin Greger. Tyler Baird up to 16 pitches. You mentioned it, Devon. The efficiency has not been lackluster. It's been just giving up hard contact early. 1-2. Greger rolls it on the ground to shortstop, into left for a base hit. 1 run scores. They're sending Farner. The throw is not in time. Greger advances to second, and he's tagged out doing so. So it's 4-0 Commodores, but the Braves get out of it despite giving up a single. 4-0. We go to the top of the second here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Bourne Braves have their work cut out for them. Down 4-0 as we begin the top of the second inning at Gov Fuller Field. Commodores sat down the Braves 1-2-3 in the first, then went on to slug 5 singles and 4 runs, Devon.
Yeah, it was just immediately not overpowering, but single after single after single, and you're going to get runs off that, clearly. 4 runs to start the Braves in a hole. They're going to have to work out here. They've done that before.
Here's the lefty hitter, Josiah Overbeek against Putnam. Righty pitcher deals the lefty. The first pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Overbeek moves up 1 spot in the lineup from the most recent game 2 days ago, from 5-4. The 1-0, Overbeek takes outside corner for a called strike, 1-1. He's on an 8-game on-base streak. It's nearly his entire Bourne Braves career. Has hits in 4 of those. The 1-1, Overbeek takes outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. He's had a solid start to his Braves career. 700 OPS when they've needed it most as well. Team that has been up and down offensively. The 2-1, Overbeek takes high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Braves only put up 2 hits on Brewster, the most recent game before this one. Only 1 run, came off a sac fly as well. 3-1 pitch. Overbeek takes inside, and it's a leadoff walk to start the top of the second for Bourne.
And that's a way to get it started. For the bottom of the order, too, that oftentimes has been very much of a struggle bus for the Braves. Just got to get something going, and with no outs, that's big.
So the first base runner of the game, Josiah Overbeek, goes to first, and here's Berkeley Mabius. Snapped a 3-game hitless streak last time out against Brewster, posting a single. Switch hitter batting lefty. The man at first and nobody out in the second. First pitch home. Mabius takes called strike. Fastball at 88. No balls and 1 strike. Mabius is no stranger to navigating the ebbs and flows. Did so a lot at Oregon this past season after batting over 300 for most of the year, finishing the season at 286. So it's 0-1 on Mabius. The pitch home as he cracks it back and foul. No balls and 2 strikes. With a man in first and nobody out in the top of the second. Mabius also got a promotion in the lineup from last game, moving from the 6th spot to the 5th spot. The 0-2, Mabius takes high on the heater. 1-2 on Berkeley Mabius, who's set to join Mississippi State this upcoming season. Not the only player by any means to leave Oregon, program that's seeing a lot of guys transfer out for SEC programs. Junior Lewacki, another one here in the Cape Cod Baseball League. 1-2 as Mabius rolls it up the first baseline foul. Count stays at 1-2. But a lot of big hitters getting scouted and eyed by SEC teams, and Oregon, that's coming off a couple of regional appearances, a super regional appearance in 2026, struggling to retain top talent in the transfer portal. 1-2 pitch. Mabius cracks it straight away center field. Long run for Peralta in, and he catches it. A toss back to first, not in time. A nice shoestring catch by the center fielder Peralta on a ball that looked like it was going to be a single automatically.
Yeah, it should have been, and he's playing in from center field just a little bit. He's been exceptional so far, has not missed a start in center field in games he's played. No errors, 4 outfield assists. Incredible.
Nice play by the center fielder in Peralta. Man still at first and 1 out in the top of the second, and here's Justin Osterhaus. He's on a 5-game on-base streak. One of 3 lefties in the order today for the Bourne Braves. Righty pitcher Putnam fires home as Osterhaus hits it high up in the air, left center field. Peralta tracks back and makes a cap-high catch. About 10 feet in front of the wall for the second out. The top of the second inning with a man still at first. Peralta's busy, and he's on the move.
He is. He's everywhere. It is a little bit of a smaller park here at Gov Fuller Field, so you're able to cover more ground as a center fielder, whether it be a shallow line drive, mostly a base hit, or one back like that. He gets both.
Here's Ryan Piketowski. First game as a Bourne Brave, first at bat. Righty hitter digs in, first pitch home. Piketowski takes a called strike. Piketowski put up video game numbers this past season at JUCO at University of South Carolina, Sumter, at an OPS over 1,600. Only one batting glove for him. 0-1. Pigotowski takes outside 1-1. Talked to Scott Landers pregame. He said, I barely know the guy. I've only known him for about an hour. And he knew his stats. He just didn't really know the player too well. So now he gets his first impression. 1-1 pitch. Takes in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pigotowski considered South Carolina. He ultimately chose West Virginia to commit to out of the portal. Was named the JUCO Pipeline's 2026 Hitter of the Year. And I think the numbers speak for themselves. 76 hits in 55 games in JUCO. Hit .463. 2-1. Pigotowski takes high. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Devon, you're not going to see him strike out a whole lot either. Only 22 of those in 55 games.
He had 3 times as many walks as he did strikeouts. That's big, especially when you transfer to this level.
It's ahead 3-1. The pitch home. Pigotowski takes a fastball at the knees for a called strike, 3-2. With Josiah Overbeek, who led off the inning with a walk, still at first. Braves searching for their first hit, down 4-0 on the road in a big game against Falmouth, a team that has given them trouble at times this year, including a tie and a loss. Payoff pitch, runner goes. Pigotowski cracks it very high in the air, left side of the infield. Jeffries, the third baseman, in foul territory, just to the left of the line, tracks in and makes the catch to retire the side. Braves with a leadoff walk, but 3 straight retire for Colby Putnam, who's been solid to start this game. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 4-0 Commodores at Gov Fuller Field.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Braves back on defense, down 4-0. It's time for the bottom of the second inning. Commodores will have 8-9-1. Dallas Brooks, Austin Maley, and Fabio Peralta due up for Falmouth in this inning. 5 singles and 4 runs for Falmouth in the first. Here's Dallas Brooks. He digs into the lefty's box against Tyler Baird. Only threw 18 pitches in that first inning. He eventually got out of it. Gave up 4 runs. First pitch home as Brooks takes inside on the slider, 1-0.
He's going to have to find more efficiency here, Kasey. Just didn't do it at all. A lot of base hits and just really not ideal.
A lot of hard contact, too. The 1-0 as Brooks checks his swing, lines it to the left side and foul. Bit of a half-hearted swing, and the count goes to 1-1. Brooks has been a solid player since late June for the Commodores. Hitting .308. 1-2. 1-1 is high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Baird came into today with a 2.7 ERA. A little bit of a surprise for him. 2-1 as Brooks rolls it softly on the ground over to short, and it's up the middle into center for a base hit. Not a hard hit ball, but Waite was just slow to it. tracking to his left, and it's another single for the Commodores as there's a man at first to start the bottom of the second.
And it looked like he was just a touch out of position. You get a really good glove in Riker weight, but at the same time, being smaller, he's not going to have the same range that a lot of the bigger shortstops do. At 5'10", he's really good, but sometimes just won't be able to field balls that other guys may be able to.
Here's the last hitter in the lineup, Austin Maley. First pitch to the righty hitter as he rolls it over to third. Into the glove of Pikatowski. He's on the ground, tosses it to first, and it's late. Infield single. Nice glove by Pikatowski, but he couldn't get up in time. Had to throw it from his legs on the ground. And it's back-to-back singles to start the bottom of the second.
Yeah, very much not ideal on infield base hits with a guy on first. You'll want to turn two. Just a tough ball to field, and Pikatowski not able to make anything of it.
So the lineup flips over with first and second and nobody out at the bottom of the second inning.
And through 9 hitters, 7 hits, Kasey.
Wow. So here's Fabio Peralta, who had one of those singles. Came off a bunt in the first. He also stole a base. Laird tosses back to second to check on the runner, Brooks, who's safe. Peralta's been a solid hitter this season, very athletic player out of Miami. 1 for 4 against YD last time out. Shows bunt again, the pitch, as he lines it off the bunt to the Braves dugout on the left side, foul, 0-1. He's the only player, Devon, for the Commodores that's played in 31 games.
You've got that with a lot of these players that have been here for a while. They're keeping their spot in the lineup for good reason.
Everyday center fielder. Shows bunt again, the 0-1, as he gets it down foul once again to the pack to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes.
Him and Austin Maley, the 2 guys who have been the veterans with this team. Braden Jeffries also there at 21 games, but everybody else, 6 in the lineup. Less than 20 games played so far this season, but these guys who have been here for recent, really good stats. Tommy Harrison, just 7 games and an OPS over 1,000.
Commodores need that offense after a couple of tough losses. The 0-2. Peralta skies it high in the air. Shallow left. Big run for Bolton, and he comes in to make the catch for the first out of the bottom of the second with runners on first and second. So that'll bring up Braden Jeffries, who struck out back in the first against Baird. 4-0 Commodores in position to add on in this inning. Jeffries has had hits in all but 1 game going back to July 5th. First pitch to the lefty as he lifts it straight away left field, down for a base hit on a line. They're going to hold up the runner in Brooks at third. It'll be bases loaded after the single with only 1 out. And all but 1 guy has a hit right now.
It's been incredible, this offense for Falmouth. They've shown what they did against a very solid team in the Hyannis Harborhawks. Had 21 hits in that game. Right now, they're on pace for much more than that. The Braves just not able to find anything from Baird right now, and you might want to get somebody going to the bullpen soon.
Here's Carter White, singled and scored in the first. Lefty hitter with the bases loaded. Pitch as he rolls it up the middle into center field for a base hit. Brooks comes in to score. They're Rave and Maley. The throw is in and out of the glove of Estep, not in time. And it's 6-0 Doors. It's been a singles party at Gov Fuller Field as Braden Jeffries in the process advances to second. That's now 9 hits through an inning and a third for the Doors offense.
Just not sure how this is happening. It's unreal. Now a mound meeting just from the catcher in Bryce Estep to calm Tyler Baird down. He is not happy.
So a 2 RBI single for Carter White. And we said this already, but only 1 guy hitless as Falmouth is flirting with a massive lead here in the early goings of this one. So White on first, Jeffries on second, and only 1 out in the bottom of the second. Now 6-0 Doors. Here's Tommy Harrison. singled and drove in a run back in the first. He also scored. Lefty hitter digs in. Laird stares over at second, now fires home as Harrison takes over the plate 0-1. What do you think Laird is struggling with right now?
Just general location. He's leaving too many pitches over the plate right now, and that's clearly what it is. Again, he's not really seeing his pitch count go up a ton. He has yet to throw a walk. He's
0-1. Harrison takes over the plate 0-2.
He's not finding himself in really large pitch counts in an at-bat. He has the same amount of pitches as Putnam right now, and they're through the same amount of games. So you're really curious about what's been going on. I think it's just leaving too many pitches over the plate, not having the movement that he wants, especially on the fastball.
0-2 as Harrison lines it back and foul. It's interesting because pretty much all the matchups, to my memory, we've seen between the Commodores and the Braves, they've all been pretty low scoring.
3-4 walk-off, or rather a 3-3 tie. No-hitter, 4-0. A win for Falmouth, 4-0. It's been very low scoring.
Different stories so far in this one. 0-2. Harrison swings and misses at a high heater. That's the second K for Laird. 2 gone in the bottom of the second with runners at first and second, 6-0 Commodores.
The only other game than that was high scoring, Kasey, was an 8-1 win for Bourne back 13 days ago against Falmouth at home, and that was 8-1. Just curious what's going on here. It's inexplicable almost from what we'd seen from Laird already this season.
You mentioned it. He came in today with a 2.7 ERA. In different form tonight. Here's Matthew Farner. The pitch home to the righty is high, 1-0. And his ERA now, 8.64. He's raised it just about 6 points. 6 total runs, rather.
And again, he still is in manageable territory with his pitch count. If he doesn't allow and fixes his stuff, he can go longer here, 4 innings maybe.
1-0. Farner takes called strike. Breaking ball high in the zone, 1-1. White on first, Jeffries on second. Both of them had singles in this inning. Commodores with a punch in the mouth of the Bourne Braves so far. 1-1. Farner takes a high strike. Fastball at 93, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And maybe stacking lefties helped. I mean, we've seen teams do it against the Braves, but 7 today.
Yeah, it's been happening for the Braves specifically. We saw Hyannis do it on Friday, or rather Saturday, excuse me.
1-2, Farner lifts it high in the air, right field. Costello ranges back toward the wall, and he drops it. Drops it at the track. Jeffries comes in to score. White waved around. He's going to score. The throw into third is in time. They gun down Farner, but he drives it 2, and it's 8-0 Falmouth on the double. That's now 10 hits for the Commodores, and we will go to the top of the third. 8-0 Falmouth against Bourne here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Braves not in a great spot right now, down 8-0 as we begin the top of the third inning at Gov Fuller Field. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Braves. Matt Bolton, Bryce Estep, and Riker Waite due up against Colby Putnam, who's been very solid through 2. He's faced 7, just 1 walk. That's all he's given up. Here's Matt Bolton, the lefty hitting left fielder for the first time. Leads the league in triples, could use one right now. Braves gave up 4 runs in the first and 4 in the second.
They could use anything for the most part right now.
Not what they were expecting. First place team in the West. First pitch home. Bolton takes high and away, 1-0. And we already said it, but facing a team that was outscored 29-2 the last 2 games, including a drubbing loss to Wareham.
And then we think back to the game on Friday against Hyannis.
1-0. Bolton rolls it up the first baseline foul, 1-1.
And they win that game 15-7, so the bipolarity of this offense is just really caving in on the Braves right now. You can't take much from what you're seeing and be happy with it.
Braves with a lot of newly minted players trying to chip in. 1-1. Bolton takes low, 2 balls and 1 strike. And I mean, you look at this Braves lineup. Riker Waite just came back a couple of days ago. Josiah Overbeek, a July edition. Maybe it's a July edition. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bolton takes high and away, 3-1. You keep going. Justin Osterhaus, a July edition. Ryan Pikatowski making his Braves debut. A lot of new guys trying to get adjusted.
It's what you're going to have. And I would say for everybody except for maybe Osterhaus.
3-1 pitch. Bolton rolls it straight to first. Into the glove of Harrison. He'll take it himself to the bag for the first out of the top of the third.
I think everyone other than Osterhaus or Pikatowski don't have much of an excuse for where they are. Osterhaus playing in his 8th game today, Pikatowski in his 1st, but everyone else at least playing their 15th. And it doesn't really give you much room to, other than Riker Waite, it doesn't give you much room to give them leeway. And for Riker Waite's case, he's been playing baseball with the Wood Bat all summer with Team USA as well. Double-digit games there.
See him in just a moment, but first, Bryce Estep for the first time. First pitch to the righty as it's a high chopper straight to third, over to the third baseman Jeffries into left field for a base hit. That's Estep's first hit since returning off the IL, and he's on first with 1 out in the top of the third.
And big for Bryce Estep to start something here. It's kind of what you need from a guy playing in the 9 spot. Scott Landers has forgotten more about baseball than I'll ever know. But I've always thought you want to have a guy in the 9 spot who's going to step up there and really set up the top of the order. Bryce Estep hasn't been that, but he does so right here, which is big.
Here's Riker Waite, switch hitter who's 0 for 1, batting lefty. First pitch, he shows bunt, gets it back and foul. 0-1. Estep was really struggling before that hit. Had only 1 hit in July. He missed 12 days with an injury. But with that one, he raises his average back above 100. 0-1 on Waite with his gray bat. He waits. 0-1 pitch. Riker takes high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Riker Waite, a needed addition to the Braves, who just lost Blake Schaff to the New York Yankees organization. Scott Landers has praised both of them. The skipper called Waite a gamer and a true shortstop. 1-1. Waite takes outside, 2 balls and 1 strike with a man on first and 1 out. The top of the third, 8-0 Commodores.
And I like him here at the top of the order as well. He very much fits a Blake Schaff mold. Not only do they both play shortstop, but they steal bags. They're great contact hitters, and Waite maybe a little bit more power.
2-1, high, 3 balls and 1 strike. Waite was the cleanup hitter in the most recent game against Brewster. He went 0 for 3. He's the leadoff guy tonight, has some speed. 3-1 pitch home. Waite cracks it up in the air, straightaway left field. White ranges back to the track, and he makes the catch. Basket style for the second out of the top of the third, and still a man on first for the Braves. Putnam's been pretty efficient so far as well. 40 pitches through now 2 2/3. You'll take that against the Braves offense that has punished Falmouth before. Here's a switch hitter, Rustin Rigdon, playing center field today. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out over to second. Man at first and 2 gone. 8-0 Commodores. First pitch home. Rigdon takes high off the right hand of Colby Putnam, 1-0. Rigdon snapped his 10-game on-base streak in the loss against Brewster. Did have a sac fly, though, that drove in the Braves' only run. Bourne only with 2 hits in that game. 1-0 pitch. Rigdon takes upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes on the guy they call Rooster. He had Tommy John surgery in high school. Don't always see that from a non-pitcher, but dealt with that. Worked his way up to Vanderbilt. 2-0 pitch. Rigged in. Lifts it up in the air. Left side of the infield. Very high for Farner, the shortstop. Back onto the outfield grass, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Braves get their first hit, but no runs. We go to the bottom of the third. Commodores looking to add on to what is now an 8-0 lead.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
It's been a slugfest so far for the Falmouth Commodores, up 8-0 with 10 hits as we begin the bottom of the third inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. Jeff Lugie, Gavin Greger, and Dallas Brooks. Lugie, the only guy so far for Falmouth without a hit. He'll try to join the party with his green bat as he digs into the lefty's box. One of the newcomers for Falmouth out of Northwestern. Faces the righty Baird, who's out for his third inning. The first pitch home, Lugie takes inside on the heater, 1-0. This is Lugie's 7th game as a member of the Commodores. He's been very good out the gate. And a 4-for-4 day just 2 days ago. The 1-0, Lugie takes inside, 2-0. Be a Northwestern Wildcat this upcoming season. They're spending time at Duke. They're only playing 16 games over 2 seasons. The 2-0, Lugie takes a heater, middle of the zone for a called strike, 2-1. And Tyler Baird, almost to 40 pitches. He hasn't thrown a ton of them, but 8 runs allowed through 2 will skyrocket your ERA. He's raised it about 6 points. 2-1 as Lugie lifts it up in the air, left side foul territory. Big run for Bolton, and he will watch it into the crowd for a foul ball.
Looks like the kids were trying to get it before he could.
Yeah, there's no actual seats, I was going to say, on the outfield foul territory in left, so Bolton kind of running up a hill. 2-2 on Lugie. Pitch from Baird home as he swings and misses at a slider that bit hard inside for out number 1. And for the first time today, Baird has retired the first batter of the inning. Third K for Baird. And that'll bring up Gavin Greger. Greger had a 2 RBI single. Was gunned down trying to stretch it to a double back in the first. Digs into the lefty's box. Now riding a 6-game hit streak. First pitch home. Greger skies it straight away right field, down for a base hit. Costello cuts it off in right center as Greger works his second single of the game. Commodores up to 11 hits on the game, and it's a man at first with 1 gone in the bottom of the third.
Already 3 players multi-hit. Beyond that, all but 1 have a hit. Wow. That's the only really way to describe it, Kasey.
Unbelievable. Here's Dallas Brooks, lefty hitter, who singled and scored in the second. Man at first and 1 out. Braves infield double play depth. First pitch. Brooks rolls it up the third base line, just foul. Rather, first base line, excuse me, 0-1. Austin Mailey on deck. Both the 8-9 guys have been productive today. You don't always see that, especially on a team that's seen a lot of turnover like Falmouth. 0-1 on Brooks with the man at first, the pitch. So he takes inside on the changeup, 1-1. Brooks, after a single he had in the second, now on a 3-game hit streak. After today, pretty much everyone will be on a hit streak for Falmouth at this rate. 1-1. Brooks skies it to the left side and foul into the seats, 1-2. Brooks, a rising sophomore at Central Florida. It's one of 4 19-year-olds to play in a game with the Knights this past season. Toss back to first, and the runner in Gregor safe. Only played in 8 games, though, with UCF this past season. 308 average, 3 RBI, 1 double. Got a lot of reps here on Cape Cod. Joined Falmouth in late June. He's been here in the lineup ever since. 1-2 to Dallas as Brooks lines it straight away left field, down for a base hit. Over the head of the shortstop, Wait. They're going to hold Gregor up at second. He took a massive turn and make that 12 hits for Falmouth. First and second, 1 out in the bottom of the third.
I was watching some box scores of these Falmouth games recently, and you're seeing 21 hits allowed, 17 hits allowed. How is that even possible, I asked myself at the time, and today you kind of see how. Just a pitcher in Tyler Baird who really doesn't have his stuff. He's still throwing confidently, but he's just keeping too much stuff in the zone right now.
Scott Lander said pregame he has elite stuff. First pitch home to the righty, and Mailey is high, 1-0. Mailey 1 for 1 with an infield single and a run scored.
And overall, I think the storyteller in this one is going to be the TrackMan data after the game. Where are Baird's pitches from where they normally are? Less induced vertical break, the horizontal break, the velocity. That'll tell the story.
Falmouth kind of swinging at everything. 1-0. Mailey takes high, called strike though, 1-1. Brooks on first, Gregor on second. Falmouth trying to score for the 3rd consecutive inning. Put up 4 in the first, 4 in the second. Up 8-0 on the Bourne Braves, out hitting them 12-1. 1-1 to Mailey as he checks his swing, and a high fastball did not go. 2 balls and 1 strike. He leads the team in walks with 18, but haven't seen any walks today from Tyler Baird. That's the one thing he has going for him. The command's been in the zone, but Falmouth taking advantage of it, putting it everywhere, including the opposite way. 2-1. Mailey cracks it right side foul to the screen, 2-2. On top of that, though, Mailey has also struggled with the strikeout. 31 of those in 28 games. Got another chance for an RBI, and an infield single in the second. Also came around to score. Toss back to second for Baird, who caught Gregor off second, but Gregor back in safe. Looking at that other important game, 5-1 Hyannis in the bottom of the 7th at Katuitt. The Harbor Hawks had come within 1.5 games back of the Braves with a win and a Bourne loss tonight. Both those things are in order right now. Toss back to second for Baird again, and once again, Gregor safe. And on top of that, the Braves are going to play Hyannis one more time at McKeon Park. That game could be potentially for the marbles, depending on what happens. 2-2 is high, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One seat's going to be big. And for a Bourne team that has some pretty drastic home and away splits, they're really going to want it. At home, 12-5-1, away 6-8-2.
Did tally a win earlier this season at McKeon Park. 3-2, Mailey swings and misses. Strike 3. 4th K for Baird, his second of the inning. And with runners on first and second, he'll flip the order over to Fabio Peralta, who's up for the 3rd time in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, not often do you see that. But you give credit to Baird. Again, he's keeping the command strong, just allowing stuff to hang in the zone. 4 strikeouts, and on top of that, no walks. Credit in that sense.
Here's Peralta. 1 for 2, a fly out and a bunt single. He stole a base and scored a run in the first. And Falmouth put up 4 in that frame. First pitch to the lefty hitter with his orange gloves. He checks his swing. It's a called ball inside, 1-0. Commodores, though, are last in the league in ERA. So if the Braves want to come back, this would be the team to do it against. Team ERA of 5.15 for Falmouth. 1-0. Peralta takes a fastball to knees for a called strike, 1-1. Also the most home runs allowed. 46 this season by Falmouth. Braves are not a big home run hitting team, though.
I mean, think about the Braves against Kaydence on July 1st. 8 runs allowed through the first 3 frames, made it 8-7. They have the comeback juice.
1-1. Peralta chops it back into the catcher, and E-step foul, 1-2. You're absolutely right. This game is not out of reach. It seems that way. The issue is if you go down 10, you have to worry about this game ending early. But if you can string on, stay within 10, you have a chance either way.
You certainly do. And the problem is this inning not over yet could still come with more for Falmouth.
2 on, 2 out, the 1-2. Peralta rolls it foul over to the Falmouth dugout on the first base side. Count sticks to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Peralta leads the Commodores with 17 stolen bases. One of the more athletic players in this league. Everyday center fielders. Made some nice plays tonight out there when need be. 1-2. Peralta takes high. Fastball upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Laird nearing 60 pitches through 2 2/3. He'll likely be out of this game sooner rather than later. But the Braves with no one up and throwing right now in the bullpen. 2-2. Peralta takes inside on the heater. The count goes full at 3-2, and we'll see the runners in motion now on this upcoming pitch. Both outs this inning by way of the strikeout. Laird's up to 4 of them. 1 strikeout in the first, 1 in the second, 2 here in the third. Laird nods into the sign, comes set, stares at second, now back at home. Payoff pitch, both runners go. Peralta takes low and inside. He gets all the way back to the screen, and both runners will advance either way. E-step saw it roll back to the backstop, and that'll load the bases for Braden Jeffries. It's only the first walk thrown by Laird, but again, not a great time to do so, as here comes Scott Landers.
And you're trying to see into the bullpen right now. You can't really tell concretely if there is somebody going. And there is. Not able to get the number on that, unfortunately, out of our view. But at the same time, this one just another staller here for Scott Landers, as now might be the time to look to another name very soon at least, Kasey. Clearly, Laird not having his stuff.
You want to have a chance at winning this game. You'll use your bullpen, If you know you're going to lose, you want to save as many arms as you can. But the Braves feel like they're in this game, and rightfully so. They've been the comeback kids this season. So Laird's out of the game. He leaves the bases loaded for Connor Lehman, as we'll step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. 8-0 Commodores, bottom of the third.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
New pitcher for the Braves is Connor Lehman. Bases loaded. Two outs, in the bottom of the third inning for Falmouth, and he's trying to clean up the damage.
Yeah, we'll see how this one works. Overall, a solid performance from Lehman last time. 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs allowed with a walk and 3 strikeouts, but you look before. 1/3 of an inning, a run allowed. He's been good in moments. 1/3 of an inning in June, 5 runs allowed. This is a very up and down pitcher for the Braves, an ERA right now of 7.88. He needs his best stuff today if he wants to keep Bourne from being run ruled.
Here's Braden Jeffries, lefty hitter. He's 1 for 2, had a single in the second. First pitch home with the bases loaded as Jeffries takes a changeup hard of the zone for a called strike 0-1. 12 hits for the Commodores. All but one guy has one. Also taken 1 walk. It's been a lot of base runners is the point. The 0-1, swing and a miss from Jeffries. Quickly no balls and 2 strikes, and maybe Lehman will make this quick. Peralta on first, Brooks on second, Gregor on third. Lehman, the lefty pitcher, against the lefty in Jeffries. Winds and deals the 0-2 as Jeffries skies it high up in the air, shallow center. Rigdon barely moves. He makes a cap-high catch to retire the side. And finally, a shutout inning for the Braves. As we will keep it here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and check in just a moment with Kaydence Kilhof before we hand things over to my good friend in Devon, Jarvis.
A reminder, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is Bourne's premier senior living community, conveniently located adjacent to the Cape Cod Canal. And Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at martychevrolet.com and go Braves.
We'll have the skipper, Scott Landers, in just a moment, as he'll discuss what's going wrong right now in the 8-0 advantage. But at least the Braves got a shutout inning. That's the biggest part. Leaving the bases loaded is no joke.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, overall, not what you want, but baby steps at the same time.
And Putnam will still be on the mound upcoming for the Commodores.
No reason not for him not to be.
Been really good. Stick with us. Scott Landers in just a moment will join the show for the second time today. And we'll send it to Kaydence.
Thanks, guys. I'm now joined by the Bourne Braves field manager, Scott Landers. Skip, this is the 3rd game in a row that Bourne has let their opponents get on the board before they have. How can you guys do a better job of controlling that?
Get on the board first. I don't know. We came out sluggers tonight, and they hit everything that Tyler was throwing, but we got to try to crawl back into it tonight.
How do you want your guys to approach their at-bats for the rest of the game to try and come back and get this win?
Just one at-bat at a time and not try to do too much and just have competitive at-bats and lock in.
Thanks so much, Skip.
Thank you.
Thank you, Skip. Thank you, Kaydence. Back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. It's now the top of the 4th inning. 0-1 count to Luke Costello. Putnam gets time called against him. Something in the outfield will give us a quick pause. If you're just joining us, you've missed quite a lot. 8-0 in favor of the Commodores right now. 12 hits from this overall staff on the side of Falmouth that is stepping up here big time, Kasey.
Yeah, it's just Scott Landers took the words out of my mouth. They're taking everything right now.
And Luke Costello takes low and outside on the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Overall, the Braves as a team have not seen the worst pitching so far this season. In fact, anything but. Most hits allowed in a game has now been surpassed as Costello takes the 1-1 low and outside. Ladies and gentlemen, we are through 3 innings. 12 hits allowed right now by the Braves pitching staff, surpasses 11 that they've allowed twice, most recently on July 3rd against Wareham. The 2-1 comes in. Costello drives this one to the left side, out of play and foul.
He's had some nice foul balls tonight.
Guess you could say he's seeing the ball well, just has to find everything in between the yellow poles. Not quite been able to do that much so far. In this one right now, Costello 0 for 1 as he pops one high to the right side toward the first base dugout. First baseman in Harrison ranges over on the line, makes the grab after looping around for out number 1. The Braves have yet to have a runner in scoring position. They have yet to have more base runners than just one in a single inning.
Yeah, they got to take more pitches. Putnam has been so efficient. Hasn't even struck out anyone yet. He's dealing off of soft contact and making it look easy right now.
He's done a great job at that so far, as now it's Josiah Overbeek, the recent Army West Point Black Knight. First pitch comes in from the righty Peralta. Overbeek takes high and outside for a ball. Overbeek taking his talents to Mississippi State next season. Him alongside Berkeley Navius in the on-deck circle right now. Next pitch comes in. Overbeek drills it to right center field. Back goes the right fielder in Gregor, who makes way for the center fielder in Peralta to make the grab for out 2. The Braves swinging early in counts, Kasey. They're not seeing much and mostly going down.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess you'll take they're not striking out, but they're also not putting it very far into gaps. And, you know, it's tough when you're down and you're not motivated maybe, but the Braves have to know that they're still in this game. We saw them come back, like you said, almost all the way against Hyannis, the same deficit through the same time frame.
They have to understand the importance of this game, too, for their future, as the next one comes into Berkeley Mabius, putting him into his line, kicks and fires the first. Mabius offers, doesn't come around. It's a ball outside as the third base umpire in Glenn Stewart agrees. This game with big implications going forward. The Braves, even with a loss, as the 1-0 comes in high to Berkeley Navius for ball 2, has, even with a loss, still first place, which is big, but at the same time, you get closer to Hyannis as the 2-0. Mabius cracks into left center field. This one drops in the glove of Carter White. A 1-2-3 inning, the second of the day for the Falmouth Commodores, as we take you to the middle of the 4th here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. 8-0, the Commodores lead.
Shoots up through the stony ground.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV. Bottom of the fourth inning we go to for an offense that has been the best performer against the Braves we've seen all season. 8 runs through 3 frames and 12 hits makes it the best offensive performance of the season by number of hits against this Bourne pitching staff. Heading into this game, the number 2 ERA in the Cape Cod Baseball League. Connor Lehman to his second batter of the day in his first fresh inning, the lefty in Carter White out of Mississippi State. First pitch in, White takes low and outside for a ball. A pitching staff right now in the Braves that have allowed 12 hits, thrown 4 strikeouts, allowed just 1 walk. Not ideal. 1 ball, no strikes. Lehman, the lefty, kicks and fires in. White drills this one over the third base dugout and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs in bottom 4. The Braves have come back from down 8-0 in the past. You look back to July 1st at home against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. Made an 8-7 game and a loss. Lehman, 1-1 from the wind. White swings and foul tips it back into the glove of Bryce Eastep. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Game obviously not over yet, but I want to ask you, how concerned are you with this type of performance early with the playoffs just about a week away?
It's really hard to tell as the 1-2 comes in. White swings and misses on it, and Lehman's got his first 2 down, and the first down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kasey, to answer your question, I think it just is part of summer baseball. You have games like these. If you look back to June of last year, the Braves lost by 14 runs to the Brewster Whitecaps, and it was the best thing that happened to them. Sometimes games like these are good, especially when you have a skipper like Scott Landers who's going to step in here and not let the Braves forget about it. As the lefty and Tommy Harrison steps up and takes the first pitch for a strike on a breaking ball down at 82. 0-1 with 1 down in bottom 4.
It also helps when you know your strengths and weaknesses in the regular season. It's sometimes too late when you find out what those weaknesses are in the playoffs and you go home.
You can learn some lessons against this Falmouth team, too. The 0-1 in. Harrison takes upstairs. Overall, Harrison new to this Falmouth team, but he set the best first impression you could possibly ask for. If he was a qualified batter, he had the best overall OPS in the Cape Cod Baseball League. Entered this game at 10:48 as he takes the 1-1 for a strike on the outside edge down at 80, and the count 1-2. Harrison collegiately this most recent season with Miami, Ohio, 54 games, a .386 average. As the 1-2 comes in from Lehman, Harrison gets plunked in the right shoulder. Hits him on the tricep. And with that, he'll take a free base at first. The first hit by pitch of the day. And I guess to some credit, if you're grasping at silver linings here, only the second free pass by this pitching staff.
Yeah, and you kind of have to play as if allowing 10 runs will kill you right now. Because, again, you want to be able to play the full 9 if you're Scott Landers. You don't have to worry about darkness. There's lights here at Gov Fuller Field. But you do have to worry about the run rule, potentially. Down by 8, you can't allow 10 to score if you're them right now, even with a few innings left until the 7th.
First pitch to Farner. He cracks it high in the air to right field. Costello back by the track, reaches above his head, makes the grab on the jog for out number 1. That's the first time Farner is down in the base paths, down at all. A single and a double already with 3 RBI. He's another one of these new ones that's been good, as well as Jeff Lugie. New and not new at the same time for Lugie. Stepping back into his second season with the Commodores, was with them last season. And so far this year, in just 6 games entering today, a .920 OPS. The lefty batter gets set with a runner on first and Harrison. First pitch to him. Lugie takes low in the dirt, gets past Eastep. Off to second. On a jog goes Harrison. Eastep just had it right below him. Couldn't see it by his feet. And in scoring position for Jeff Lugie goes Tommy Harrison on, we'll see, likely a wild pitch. And next one here for Lugie. On the 1-0, Lehman looks in. At second base now, he peers, kicks and fires home. Lugie takes the breaking ball for a strike on the outside edge. 1-1 with 2 down in bottom 4. Still an 8-0 lead for the Falmouth Commodores on 12 hits. Heading to Northwestern next year, Jeff Lugie put up 2 good seasons at Duke as the 1-1 skips low again. Eastep draws up the first base line to grab the leather. Staying on first base is Tommy Harrison.
I think Eastep's also been a pretty good positive in this game. His defense has been largely good, obviously, as the only Braves hit too.
Almost threw out a runner back in the first inning. Stolen base by Fabio Peralta. He was the first runner who got on base and eventually scored. Lehman set at his belt. Looks at second once more. The 2-1 comes home. Grounder right side here for Luigi. Second baseman gives way for the pitcher, and Lehman to make the grab. He steps on first himself, and the Braves get 3 here from Lehman, and for the second frame in a row, retire without allowing a run. We step aside once more. Top of the 5th coming up on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV, Devon Jarvis alongside Nate Laird for your top of the 5th inning of work. It's been a great game from Putnam so far, and it stays that way as he enters his 5th inning, allowing a total of just 2 base runners so far, and works here against the lefty in Osterhaus. Righty pitcher deals home. Osterhaus swings and misses at the low breaking ball to start, and Nate, it's not been the game the Braves have wanted so far.
No, not at all. Rough outing to go on offense so far, and then those 2 bad innings to start the game on defense.
Not ideal. 0-1 pitch home from Putnam as Osterhaus drills one to the right side of the infield. Scooped up there by Maley. Toss, he can't get it on the transfer. And Osterhaus gets on, likely by way of an infield single. And we'll see how it's ruled, but a good stop, not able to be done there by Maley. And the Braves have their second hit of the evening.
See if that's able to get the Braves offense kick-started here.
And here is Ryan Pikatowski, a new one to this Bourne Braves team, Nate. Will be very fascinating to see how he does as Osterhaus takes a lead on first. The first pitch home inside for a ball.
That's right, a new arm here, or a new bat here for West Virginia coming up this season, the transfer.
And likely to be a big piece for the Mountaineers. 1 ball, no strikes. Putnam looks at first. From the stretch, fires at first base. Pickoff attempt, no tag applied by Tommy Harrison. And the number 31 jersey in red for Osterhaus gets a touch dirty, but he steps back out with a medium lead. Righty batter in Pikatowski stands back in. Putnam on the mound, works on the first base side of the rubber. On the 1-0 pitch, he fires home as Pikatowski takes inside once more.
Pikatowski, a guy that really excelled at the JUCO level this past season. Played 55 games for UCF Sumner this past year.
And he was great with them. A slugging percentage over 1,000. 2-0 home. Takes for a strike on the inside edge. Does a little bit of a raspberry, doesn't love the call. In the count 2-1 with no one down. Nate, a Braves team that has worked comebacks in the past. Similar against Kaydence earlier this month. We're down 8-0. Scored 7 unanswered runs to make it a 1-run game as the 2-1 comes in just outside. Bat a ball in the count 3-1.
That's right, unable to get it done against the Harbor Hawks earlier, but we'll see if they can put something together here.
Peralta back set at his belt. On the 3-1 pitch, he works and deals home. Pikatowski slams one to the left side directly into the glove of Carter White. Left fielder didn't have to move much, but that a hard hit ball for Pikatowski, and despite an out, promising likely showing right there.
Yeah, really hard hit line drive just directly to him. I think the left fielder there took one step to his left and made the catch.
How crucial will Piketowski be if the Braves want to win a championship this year?
Oh, with top two pieces of offense leaving recently, they really need someone to fill those holes, so we'll see if he can do that.
Andrew Costello as well as Blake Schaff, the top two players on this Braves team, as the next pitch comes in here to Matt Bolton. Grounds it up the middle of the infield. Second baseman in Maley flips to 2 for 1. Off to first base. Farner to Harrison in time. A 4-6-3 double play, and the Braves threaten but can't bring any around to score, despite getting their second hit of the ball game. We step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Be back in just a few moments for the battle of the fifth coming up.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
To the bottom of the fifth inning, we welcome you back to the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network. Devon Jarvis alongside Bourne Braves beat reporter in Nate Laird hopping into the booth for a frame. Nate, this is a interesting one so far for the Braves. 8-0 right now. And we talked about earlier the lack of Andrew Costello and Blake Schaff affecting this team. Clearly, the Braves not having the offense today without them.
Yeah, those were the top two hitters in the Cape League so far this season, batting .361 for Costello and .360 respectively for Schaff. So losing those two guys is going to hurt any team no matter how good you are.
A new pitcher on the mound now for the Braves. We'll talk more about their absence, as it is instead Maddox Webb, who relieves Connor Lehman. Not a bad outing for Connor Lehman as he continues to progress this season with the Braves. 1 1/3 pitched, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1K. As Maddox Webb steps into the game for the Braves. Most recently, Webb went 2 innings, 2 hit, 1 run ball with 1 walk and 4 strikeouts against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks at home 5 days ago. He's an SEC arm, was a setup guy for Mississippi State this past season, getting in quite a few appearances and hoping to be a big piece for the Braves come playoff time, Nate.
Yeah, losing arms in the bullpen just like on offense, so going to need guys to replenish. Hopefully Webb's one of those guys.
Here's Gavin Greger, stranded at third base back in inning number 3. And steps up here in bottom 5 with this game moving relatively quick for the offense we've had out of the left side. Maddox Webb steps up, works on the first base side of the rubber as a righty pitcher. And Greger already 2 for 2 so far, gets ready to go. First pitch from the Bulldog home. Greger swings and misses on the high fastball at 91. No balls, 1 strike, no outs in bottom 5. 8-0 the Commodores lead in a much-needed game for them. If they want home field advantage or the 1 seed, it's going to run through Hyannis and Bourne, especially a game like this. Webb brings glove to mouth. The 0-1 comes home. Greger shows bunt, puts it up the third baseline. In comes Piketowski. Fields doesn't throw, pockets the ball. And just like that, it's the second bunt base hit of the game and the 13th overall hit for the Falmouth Commodores to break it open here in bottom 5.
Just a well-placed ball down to the third base line there. Not much you can do about that one. He looked to throw it, but decided against it.
Now 3 for 3 goes Gavin Greger. And the hit total piling on. The most allowed by the Braves all season long before this game was 11, most recently at the Wareham Gateman on July 3rd. And already 13 in this one. Here's Dallas Brooks, the lefty. Webb gets set to go. Fires home. Skips low, away from E-Step. He has a chance at second as the runner goes. And the throw late. Riker Waite cuts it off, and into second goes Gavin Greger. Not ideal for the Braves. Another runner in scoring position right now for the Commodores.
You mentioned it there a second ago with the season high in hits, but one positive you can look out for Bourne is only one walk today.
Only one hit by pitch as well for a total of 2 free passes. That's quite the silver lining to what's been a very, very dark game. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's Webb. The pitch comes home. Just inside, misses for a ball at 92. Dallas Brooks, 2 for 2 to begin this game. And Gavin Greger in scoring position leaves Brooks a chance to earn his 10th RBI on the season. Moves up to double digits if he can get it done. The 2-0 pitch home. Brooks checks, doesn't come around. The pitch high for a ball. Third base umpire Glenn Stewart on the deferral says he does not come around. 3-0 the count now, and potentially the Braves up for their second walk right here.
Hate for it to be a little announcer's jinx right after.
Especially on the debut in the booth.
That's right, yeah.
3-0. Webb kicks and fires home. Brooks swings and misses on the 3-0. Are you surprised he has the green light there to hack away?
I think in the NATO game, no. I think trying to get, especially to 10, make this more of a shorter performance here. So, not surprised at all by that.
3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Webb gets set to go, fires home, and Brooks takes all the way for strike 3 down the pipe. Strike 2. A delayed strike call there by Robert Melms. Leaves for a moment Brooks off to first base. He comes back, doesn't love the call, and gets set to go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Maddox Webb looking for out number 1 here in inning number 5, the bottom of it. Webb from the stretch, fires home the 3-2. Brooks lines it back foul.
Webb fighting back from a 3-0 count here, making it a competitive at-bat.
Trying to do so. Three balls, 2 strikes. Webb once more on the payoff pitch against Brooks. Righty on lefty matchup. Pitch comes home. Brooks dribbles it up the right side. Fouls it off himself, though. So they say, we'll do it again on the 3-2. Greger antsy there at second base. He wants to come around to score. Yet to do so in this game. Knocked in 2 runs back in the first inning on what he was trying to turn into a double, but instead was put out at second base as he advanced on a run. 3 balls, 2 strikes with no outs in bottom 5. 8-0 the score in favor of the Doors. Webb once more against Brooks. Fires home on the 3-2. Brooks takes up and outside. The second walk of the ball game, and there's the broadcaster's drinks, Nate.
Yep. Didn't work out this time. I have to apologize to Webb after the game for that one.
Webb overall a very solid arm in his time with the Bulldogs at Mississippi State. Only allowed 1 walk in his first appearance against the Harbor Hawks in 2 innings. Now a runner on 1 and 2 for Austin Maley, the second leadoff hitter, 9 in the order, looking to set up the top and the on-deck circle. Maley only one of 2 righties in this lineup. Boy, has that paid off for this Falmouth team led by Jack Dom in his first season. First pitch home, Maley cracks it foul on the backside. Sometimes a risk to bring out such a dominant-handed lineup, Nate. 7 in this one. Farner and Maley the only right-handers. And it's clearly paid off in favor of the Commodores launching balls offensively.
Yep, solid line drives, ground balls throughout.
No balls, 1 strike. Webb turns and fires to second base. Nobody there to throw to, so instead he pockets it and climbs the hill once more in the 0-1 count. A 1 pitch home. Low and inside to Austin Maley. Maley, a returner under Jack Dom a season ago. Austin Maley was with Jack Dom, a season ago with the Clinton Lumber Kings, the previous home of skipper Jack Dom. 1-1 home. Maley takes by his brim for a ball, 2-1. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the Braves in real trouble. The run rule definition is 10 runs after 7 innings. Right now an 8-run lead with the 10th run on first base for the Commodores. 2-1 pitch home from the righty and Webb. Up and outside once more to Maley. The count goes 3-1.
Still a ways to go for the Braves. Hopefully get back in this one.
What's it going to take, Nate? Clearly some better pitching as we'll continue here in the bottom of the 5th. Max Webb is going to have to turn it around. The 3-1 comes home, misses up and outside, and he walks the bases loaded.
Well, we've seen the bullpen do pretty good so far this season. Hopefully not another announcer's jinx there. But I think what's really going to have to change is getting some hits in this one. Only 2 hits on the day. Haven't amounted to anything. I don't know if we've seen a Braves runner get to second base so far.
We have yet to see a Braves runner get to second base as Bryce Eastep exits his spot behind home plate to join Maddox Webb on the bump. He's now dealing with the bases loaded with no outs. And Falmouth in real sniffing distance of double-digit runs. In scoring position, the 10th run. And back to the top of the order we go to. Fabio Peralta, 1 for 2 so far. A bunt single is all he has on his line as far as hits go. Other than that, a walk back in the 3rd inning before he was stranded on first base. He's been quite good in the base paths. Now he has a chance to set up his team. Not often does a leadoff guy get the bases loaded for him. Peralta digs into the back of the lefty's box. Righty pitcher in Webb looks in, kicks and fires the first pitch. It's in there for a strike on the low outside corner. Among players in the Cape Cod Baseball League, Fabio Peralta with the most stolen bases. He's got that in sole position of first base. 18 stolen bases this season. Overall times caught, just 5. A 1 home from Webb. Peralta doesn't come around. Outside, the pitch called for a ball. Rustin Rigdon close behind him with 17. He's got a little bit of a better ratio, 17 of 20 compared to 18 of 22. 1 ball, 1 strike. Webb set to go. Kicks and fires the pitch home. In there for a strike on the low outside corner. The slider connects at 85 miles per hour.
That speed you talk about also going to be a factor here at bat. You don't want to see a ground ball here. It might be hard to get a double play off of him.
He's been very fast. Middle of the infield playing to double play depth. The corners of the infield pinched. Already has a bunt so far if he wants to draw the squeeze. The 1-2 home. He puts it up the third baseline. Off the glove of Pikatowski. Dribbles into shallow left field. All runners advanced 1 spot. A base hit RBI for Peralta. Makes it a 9-0 game for Falmouth. Around to score is Gregor. And still the base is loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Saw Pikatowski go down and get one earlier in this game. Wasn't able to make the play to first. This one just bounces off his glove. Can't get it and touch third base there.
Hit number 14 of the ball game for Braden Jeffries now up to bat. Still with the bases loaded. And Peralta gets his 2nd hit of the day to make himself multi-hit. Webb set to go, fires home against Jeffries, skips in the dirt low away from Eastep. He keeps it within his range and holds the runners at bay. Overall, you look across this lineup, and now a total of 5 multi-hit batters for the Commodores.
Yeah, 8 out of the 9 starters with a hit, too.
Everyone right now, except for Jeff Lugie, still settling into his early summer ball season, playing in his 7th game today. The 1-0 comes home from Webb. Jeffries leans out of the way, limbo style, takes the ball upstairs. 2-0 the count. No outs in bottom 5. RBIs as well. Currently 5 on this roster with an RBI. And Webb on the mound kicks and fires the 2-0 home. Lugie skies this one. Jeffries skies this one to center field. Rigdon in, makes the grab. Runner tags from third base. The throw comes into third. Play at the plate, not there. 10 runs now for the Falmouth Commodores on the sacrifice fly from Braden Jeffries to bring home Dallas Brooks. All other runners stay put. So it's 1 and 2 for Carter White with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Well, Graves getting out in that one, but it comes in cost of letting the Commodores score another run. Now within the run limit there to end this game after 7.
And now the 6th Commodore to have an RBI. Pitch comes home to White. It's inside. The 3rd crooked number inning of the game for the Falmouth Commodores. The Braves have not allowed an offensive performance like this all season long. Their worst loss of the season at the hands of the Falmouth Commodores before this one. As the 1-0 comes home, and White cracks this high left side of the infield. Should be easy for Pikatowski as infield fly is called. All runners stay put. Out number 2 down on the infield fly rule as well as the pop up to third base. The worst loss for the Braves entering this game, just at 4 runs. The second worst at 3 runs. The Braves, other than those 2 games, have yet to lose a game by more than 2 runs. This one looking to be a little bit more, but this Falmouth team giving them trouble when the Braves can't show up.
Need the offense to turn it around a little bit here. Obviously, you can't take 10 runs off the board, so
you're going to have to put 10 runs on the board. 2 outs now with runners on 1 and 2 for Tommy Harrison. First pitch into the DH, or excuse me, the first baseman in the cleanup spot. A strike, just connects on the outside edge of the zone. 0-1 with 2 outs in bottom 5. The Braves offense, only 2 hits so far, 3 total base runners. It's been ugly, to say the least. 0-1 comes home from Webb, and Harrison takes for a strike, 0-2. Seven players on this team in the Commodores have scored a run, 6 RBI. 0-2 comes home, misses low and inside against the lefty batter in Tommy Harrison. Everyone contributing, you could say, except for Jeff Luigi right now.
Yeah, well, this is a Falmouth team that I know some of the guys haven't had many appearances, but they have 6 guys batting .290 or better, so a lot of strong at-bats.
And a lot of new players who are stepping up big for this Falmouth team in a much-needed time, the final week of the regular season. 1 ball, 2 strikes, home from Webb. Hard grounder, right side of the infield, hops twice into the glove of Overbeek. Flip to first base to the pitcher in Maddox Webb. He gets the out, and the Braves allow 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. But 2 runs that are detrimental. 10-0 right now in favor of the Falmouth Commodores. As we will stick it here for just a moment to give you a reminder of our sponsors on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. A reminder here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network, Cape Cod Healthcare is committed to excellence and compassion in everything they do, like helping people maintain active lifestyles with an innovative orthopedic program that combines advanced techniques and leading-edge technology with highly specialized experts. This team is focused on getting you back doing the things you love in the place you love. Cape Cod Healthcare, caring, commitment, community. If you need urgent care this summer, Cape Cod Healthcare is here for you with high-quality, full-service walk-in care at 6 urgent care locations from Plymouth to Orleans. Check walk-in wait times or schedule an appointment at www.capecodhealthcareurgentcare.org/urgent care. Cape Cod Healthcare Urgent Care. ER expertise meets urgent care convenience. We'll be right back here. Putnam's still on the mound.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Back on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV. Top of the 6th inning we go to. This one moving fast, but not for the Braves. It's felt like forever. 10-0 the score right now in favor of the Commodores as Putnam continues his day. First pitch to the righty, E-step. He plunks him in the back. That can surely start an offense. Devon Jarvis alongside Bourne Braves sideline reporter and Kaydence Kilhof. They need something to get going here, Kaydence.
Devon, thanks for having me on the call today. It's nice to see Bryce Estep stepping up today. I mean, he's a guy that hasn't produced much offensively all season long, but today it seems like he's getting back on his feet, especially after being out for a few weeks from concussion protocol.
You can surely say Bryce is stepping up. And right now on first base, he can rejuvenate the top of the order. Riker Waite, the switch hitter, bats left. First pitch, he grounds hard to the right side and into the outfield. Estep rounds second base. Riker Waite rounds hard around first. Goes back there, gets himself a single. Estep into third, and for the first time today, the Braves with runners in scoring position, or a runner at that, in Bryce Estep. And good to see Riker Waite get his first one since coming back.
It's great to see him finally step up in this occasion. He made his first start the other day against Brewster, and he wasn't playing to everyone's expectations, but it's nice to finally see him get his feet back up on the ground.
That one, a hard grounder. Tommy Harrison not going to get called for an error, just went right past his glove. Riker Waite now on first, Rustin Rigdon on second. At the batter's box in the lefty's box. Pitch home from Putnam and misses low for a ball on the first one. This is surely a chance for the Braves to get going, Kaydence.
Yeah, definitely. They're a team, and even Lander said it in the mid-game interview. They're swinging. They're slugging right now, and once they start to make more contact, this game could very well not be run-rolled.
Runner goes in Waite. A pickle here at third base. Estep in a rundown on the third base line. Throw comes to the catcher in Brooks. Tags out Estep as they tried the double steal. Riker Waite goes into second base, but the lead runner down in Bryce Estep. And Rustin Rigdon takes the ball as well, so the count 2-0.
Estep isn't the kind of guy that you want caught in that position. He's not as quick on his feet as he is with his hands.
The count 2-0 here to Rustin Rigdon as his Vanderbilt roommate on second base in Riker Waite. 2 balls, no strikes. Putnam kicks and fires to the lefty in Rigdon. He takes outside 3-0. One down here in the top of the 6th inning. And the Braves looking for some juice. It's Lou Costello in the on-deck circle. Rigdon set in the back of the lefty's box. Waite on second base. 3-0 comes home. And Rigdon takes all the way for a strike. 3-1 the count with 1 down. The one runner the Braves have in scoring position. The first one of the game. Gunned down in the base paths, caught stealing. They still got Riker Waite here. 3-1 pitch comes home. Rigdon launches up the middle of the infield and down for a base hit. Riker Waite stays at third base, gets the break signs as Rustin Rigdon gets the second single of the inning. And the Braves have something brewing here, likely a run scored, if not for Bryce Estep getting caught down. And now runners on the corners. Rigdon on first, Riker Waite on third, and Lou Costello up to bat.
It feels like this is a time where the Braves can finally make a comeback, and Lou Costello's the perfect guy to hit these runners in. He's been waiting to hit a homer pretty much all season. When I was by the dugout earlier and he was just hitting foul balls, Berkeley Mabius was like, man, he just keeps barreling it foul, but it's bound to happen for him soon.
He's had some hard hit balls this game. First pitch in, a strike over the plate. I was joking earlier, Kaydence. Our social media team gave a question to players to try and get them a little upset maybe. What's something you would change about yourself besides the obvious? And Luke Costello joked around, maybe my home run total. Doesn't have any. Had double-digit jacks at Wake Forest this most recent year in his sophomore season. Look at first base. Rigdon back in safe with a head-first dive. It comes back to the hill for Putnam.
And it's funny because he actually mentioned before the season that he was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit some home runs. And same with John Stutzer. He said the same thing. And Andrew Costello was the one that was like, well, I don't know if I will be able to hit any.
0-1 comes home. Costello takes inside for a ball. Rigdon steals second base. He's now up to 18 on the year. Him and Fabio Peralta of Falmouth, dueling out now, have the share for the lead in stolen bases. And as you were mentioning, it was Andrew Costello who led the Braves in home runs, currently 4. No other active player with more than 1.
And it's still one of the top in the league in home runs.
Very close to it. 1-1 comes in with the infield moves in. Costello drills one up the middle of the infield. 1 run comes home in Riker Waite. Rigdon gets the breaks at third. And Andrew Costello up to his team-leading 21st RBI of the season. Braves get their first on the board. It's 10-1 in top 6. Infield comes in, and Luke takes advantage of it. Gets an RBI, brings home the Braves' first one, a crucial one at that to break the ice. And time called as Dallas Brooks joins Putnam on the mound. Kaydence through 5 1/3 so far. That just his first allowed run. Before that, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and no Ks on a total of 70 pitches. Now, of course, he allows the 1 run, but is making efficient work. His defense behind him doing very well.
I mean, this is a pitching staff that before the game we said has been struggling pretty much all season long against the Braves. And we came into today thinking that the Bravos were the ones that were going to come out and pitch a lot better out there than Falmouth is. But today they just walked in.
Jack Dahm exits the first base dugout, and Putnam will end his day after 5 1/3. Runners on the corners for the Braves as we take things to a break here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. 10-1 the score. We'll be right back with more information on the new pitcher coming up.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4.
We welcome you back to the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV. Devon Jarvis alongside Bourne Braves sideline reporter in Kaydence Kilhof as Fisher Cantrell comes out there for the Falmouth Commodores in relief of Colby Putnam, who was very solid in this game, Kaydence.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And like I said earlier, this pitching staff for Falmouth has really stepped up to the occasion today.
They certainly have held the Braves through now 5 1/3 to just 1 run on the ball game, which came on the at-bat before we returned here, right before Putnam was pulled out of the game. So here comes Cantrell out of Jacksonville State, a 2.84 ERA for him as the righty pitcher steps up against Josiah Overbeek. Runners on 1 and 3, Luke Costello and Rustin Rigdon. Costello off of his 21st RBI of the season a moment ago. Overbeek out of the left side, sees the first pitch coming in here from Cantrell. Comes in, skips in the dirt, and misses for a ball low. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 10-1 in favor of Falmouth right now. They've at least avoided a possible run rule for now. It's 10 runs after 7. We live in the top of the 6th, and that deficit 9 runs. 1 ball, no strikes. Cantrell delivers home. Overbeek drives this one high to the right side. Back at the wall. This baby is gone. Josiah Overbeek starts to come back for the Bourne Braves. It's 10-4 after a 3-run shot and Overbeek's first bomb of the year. And a displeasured Falmouth crowd might be in for a comeback from the Braves right now. 4 runs already in the top of the 6th, and this lineup's got their energy back.
How fitting is it that we were just talking about home runs and we were waiting for Luke Costello to get his own, and the very next guy to come up, Josiah Overbeek, with his first of the season, and he's a guy that's been producing offensively on this Brave squad since he's gotten here.
First pitch into Berkeley Mabius, outside, misses for a ball. Mabius shows bunt, brings it back, 1-0. And that may be the most no-doubter home run you could ask for from Josiah Overbeek. Over the right field wall, just demolished. Cantrell delivers the 1-0 home. Mabius takes outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. So all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, Kaydence. And if Bryce Eastep didn't get caught stealing 2, that's 5 runs. Not the case here. Cantrell set out of the wind now. The 2-0 comes home to Mabius. He swings and misses on it. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 down here in top 6.
We knew this already, but Bourne is a comeback team. This is when they thrive, these later innings, and it's not unexpected for them to do something like this late into the game.
Cantrell's 2-1 into Mabius. Cuts and drives it to right center field. Back once more goes Gregor. This time he makes the grab just before the track. A close one for Berkeley Mabius. And maybe the 2 biggest swingers on the Braves threaten. And Overbeek is the one who finds his way over the fence. Still 4 runs for the Braves to the Falmouth Commodores 10, with 2 down now in the top of the 6th.
Not that Overbeek's home run wasn't a momentum changer, but back-to-back homers definitely would have been the cherry on top of tonight, Devon, especially if they can win this game.
Surely would have broken this game open for a game that's looked really rough so far as the first pitch comes in to Osterhaus. He swings and foul tips it back into the glove of Dallas Brooks. And not too long ago, we looked at Overbeek as a newly minted player to this team, and boy, has he chipped in for the Braves in this game. 10-4 the score. Osterhaus set on the left side. Pitch comes home. He cracks it to the left side. Just barely foul on a chopper. Braves have gotten all but one of their first 6 batters in this frame in the base paths. Berkeley maybe is the only one to go down so far before reaching first base. 0-2 comes home. Osterhaus checks, doesn't come around. The pitch, a ball outside.
Osterhaus actually coming over from Falmouth from last summer, and when I talked to him about that change a few days ago, he told me it's so much different. Bourne is so much more serious about the game, and that's really what he respects because he's here to get those reps.
The 1-2 into Osterhaus. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A long inning for Falmouth as this game might be of something. It's 10-4, and we take you to the bottom of the 6th inning on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood. Whether you're a professional or an amateur, Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Jackson Kircher out there on the mound for the Bourne Braves here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Typically a closer for the Braves, but he steps up in here as the Braves are looking for a major bullpen game in this one. Tyler Baird, the starter, just 2 2/3, allows 12 hits, 8 runs all earned with 1 walk and 4 Ks. Lehman 1 1/3, Webb just 1 inning. And right here for Jackson Kircher, likely just trying to keep the arms fresh, Kaydence, into a tough week coming up.
But this has got to be a good sign. Landers definitely thinks the Braves have a good shot at coming back from this. He wouldn't put in an arm like Jackson Kircher if he didn't think that the Braves could take this one.
That's exactly right. A Braves team that has shown big comebacks in recent games, especially were the comeback kids earlier this season, and scraped 4 off the lead from the Commodores while still 10-4. This game far more manageable than it once was. Commodores now with a chance to respond here in bottom 6. It begins with Matthew Farner out of the right side. He's been great so far. Farner 2 for 3 with 3 RBI, and in cycle watch just needs a triple and a home run. First pitch from Kircher, the righty to the righty, and Farner. He cracks into the screen behind home plate, foul. You were closer to the dugout a little earlier, Kaydence. Did it seem as though the body language of this Braves team was completely down and out? Or do you think they still feel like they've got a chance to come back and win this one? As the 0-1 comes in from Kircher, and Farner puts it up behind home plate, out of play.
A lot of these guys are here for the reps. They want to win, but they don't let themselves get too down. Obviously, Scott Landers cares the most about this Brave squad, and all the players are genuinely upset whenever they are down, but they don't let it get to them too much, and that's the game of baseball. You can't let it get to you when you strike out. You go back out there and you do the best you can.
No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Kircher kicks and fires the 0-2 home. In for strike 3. Inside edge, and Bourne's best reliever off to a good start.
If Kircher can step in just like Connor Lehman did and pitch a little bit longer than him, the Braves do have a real shot of making a comeback, especially if the offense can keep producing just like they did in that last inning. You got Ryan Pikatowski coming out, and hopefully he can get his first hit as a Brave.
He's shown some good stuff, hard hit balls, but no dice just yet. Kircher now against the lefty in Jeff Lugie, hitless in this one. First pitch comes in. Lugie swings and misses over the slider. And overall, for Jackson Kircher, in his most recent appearance, 3 innings in relief, 6 hits, 2 runs, his only 2 of the season. The 0-1 pitch home from Kircher comes in, and Lugie takes low and outside for a strike, just catches the zone. Kircher, before that game, yet to allow an earned run in what was a total of 15 innings pitched. The 0-2 in. Lugie cracks this one high, left side out of play. A souvenir for the kids here at Gulf Fuller Field, and the count remains 0-2.
Dare I say that now that Jackson Kircher has given up a run this season, this might help him pitch even better. There's no stress on his shoulders, and he can just go out there and do his thing.
The monkey off his back in that sense. He doesn't have to worry about that pressure not to allow a run. Just like you said, into the line. He works for the 0-2 home. Lugie swings and misses. Down by way of the K. Strikeout number 2 of the frame for Jackson Kircher. And he is working well. This Braves team motivated to start a comeback here, Kaydence.
Yeah, and they definitely can. Like I said, if they can pick up the same offensive production that they left behind in the last inning, then something really good is going for them. And there's still a lot of ball game to be played.
Overall, the Braves with 9 more outs to work with after this one. Here's Gavin Gregor. 3 hits so far, 3 for 3 with 2 RBI and a run scored. Kircher into the line, works the first pitch, misses low and inside. Gregor has to move out of the way. He stays free. The count 1-0. The Braves right now Scoreboard watching around the league. These final week of games, big. Hyannis with a 5-2 victory over Cotuit brings us in the standings seeing a very close West now, as it was last year. Braves only clinched on the final day as the 1-0 comes home, and this one put high out of play by Gregor. Hyannis now 3 points within of the Braves. They clinched the playoffs just yesterday with a big win over the YD Red Sox. Falmouth also set to clinch the playoffs after Cotuit's loss, so they are now in the postseason for the first time in 3 seasons. A big momentum shifter going now under this Jack Dom era of Commodores baseball. The 1-1 comes in. Kircher misses low and inside. 2-1 the count with 2 outs.
It's crazy to see the switch up of some of these teams. Hyannis coming into the summer, no one thought that they were going to make the comeback that they did, and Falmouth was pretty strong. Have had back-to-back double-digit losses over the past few days, though, and this game is a must-win for Falmouth as well.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Kircher pitches home, inside to Gregor. 3-1. 2 weeks into the season, on Friday, June 26th, it was a 4-8 record for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. They were second to last in the West Division, the Braves first. The Braves have remained first place in the division ever since the 17th of June. They haven't lost it, but this Falmouth team, as well as Hyannis, working up to grab that 1 spot as Kircher dishes the 3-1 in and misses low. First walk of his day, and his first base runner on with 2 outs here in bottom 6.
The thing about the West and the East Division is that the East Division has teams where they're either good or they're bad, and sometimes they have their off games. But the West Division, all of these teams are playing about the same level of baseball, which is why those top 3 spots between Bourne, Falmouth, and Hyannis have been so close.
If you look at the West Division 1 year ago, difference between first and fourth, all teams that made the playoffs, just 8 points. Right now this season, similar fashion as the first pitch comes into the lefty and Dallas Brooks for a strike down the heart of the zone. Right now the difference between first and fourth, 15 points. So a little bit different, but overall, the parity a lot worse in the East Division. YD right now with 53 points, Chatham down at 31. A difference of 22. 0-1, look at first base before the pitch, and in safe is Gregor with a head-first dive. You see a lot more parity oftentimes in this West Division as you see it this year. Just 7 points separating Bourne, Hyannis, as well as Falmouth. The 0-1 pitch from Kircher. Before that, another look at first base. Tag late by Overbeek, and in safe once more, grabbing Geiger.
Bourne's downfall all season long has been giving up those runs early on in games, and the problem is they lose when they're not able to finish a comeback.
In the big innings, too. Crooked number frames. Another look at first base. This one gets away from Overbeek, hits the back of Gavin Gregor. He's not able to move as he hunches over on first base with time called. He likely could have taken second base. Instead, major pain for him as he hunches over on first. And Gregor steps up and walks around here. Hopefully just all right. Looks like it hit him in the back of his thigh. Sometimes that can be a stinger.
They almost make it look not painful, Devon.
Yeah.
It's got to hurt a lot worse than whatever they're showing, that's for sure.
Pitch comes in, swing and a miss from Dallas Brooks. 0-2 the count now. Kircher not wasting any time. Yeah, they just got to get up and move on. It's not easy, but...
Not at all.
Have you ever been hit by a baseball at 80 miles per hour?
I can't say I have, and I hope it never does happen.
Kircher gets set for the 0-2. Comes home with the pitch. Upstairs, Brooks leans out of the way. First ball of the at-bat, 1-2 the count.
I've seen some interns get hit, though, this season, and they have welts.
That's true. Getting out there in the field, shagging balls. And, maybe intern batting practice, Kaydence. When you're shagging balls, could be a chance. Although you don't want to get hit. The 1-2 comes in, misses low, and he receives after stepping back when the ball gets away from him. Returns it back to the hill to count 2-2 now.
It's all about the reflexes. If you duck fast enough when they say heads, then you'll be fine.
Do you feel good about the reflexes that you have?
I think I am. When someone says heads, I turn into a turtle and I flop on the floor, I cover my head. I'm ready for it.
Well, you know what they say, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Here's Kircher once more to the 2-2. Kicks and fires home. Brooks swings and misses. Kircher with 3 strikeouts in one frame to keep it scoreless in this one for the Commodores. 10-4 the lead. We step aside and say thank you to Kaydence for hopping on the broadcast for a little bit. We'll see you at the end of the 7th for a hit and be right back.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Back on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV, we take you to the top of the 7th inning. Devon Jarvis alongside Kasey Kazliner in the score 10-4 right now in what's been a very, very interesting game. 10 unanswered runs from Falmouth, 4 right now from Bourne. They're trying to work it back. And the first batter up, Ryan Piketowski, in his first game as a member of the Braves, trying to get it going. First pitch comes home from Cantrell. Piketowski takes an outside strike. 0-1 the count with no outs. The Braves trying to work back. The first batter of Cantrell's day was Josiah Overbeek. He allowed a 3-run home run over the right field wall from the lefty. The 0-1 now to another power hitter. Piketowski takes first strike once more. Piketowski was a monster in his most recent season at USC Sumter. At the JUCO level, a slugging percentage of over 1,000. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch home from Cantrell, the righty, and Piketowski skips inside, misses for a ball, and the count 1-2. He digs back into the back of the righty's box. 1-2 with no outs. Pitch comes home. He swings and misses on it. Comes away, tag applied as the ball drops, and the Braves have their first out here in inning number 7. 1 down already.
Nice one there, Devon.
Not ideal, as here's Matt Bolton, who digs into the lefty's batter's box. And gets set to go. Kasey, sorry if you had something in your throat there.
No worries. Glad to be back.
Top of the 7th inning, 10-4 the game. Pitch comes home to Bolton, swinging a foul tip back into the glove of Dallas Brooks for strike number 1. For Piketowski, we talked about his impact on this team, Kasey. It's going to need to be big. Down the line, Braves need a solid man at the hot corner. 0-1 here from Cantrell. Bolton drives it up the right field line. This one up, and out of here. Second home run of the ball game. Matt Bolton gets his first of the season. It's 10-5. And the Braves clearly brewing something here in the later innings. 5 runs over the last 1 1/3, and Falmouth should be on alert.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is a really interesting game, but I'd say it's kind of quintessential Braves comeback type of game. You go down early, you're motivated, you had some good pitching the last couple of innings. Good for Bolton, though. He's been struggling at times this year.
Cantrell dishes the first one upstairs to Bryce Estep. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Do you see it may be necessary to look for a new pitcher soon? Cantrell allows his second home run in just 5 batters.
Potentially. I wouldn't be surprised.
1-0 comes in. Estep takes outside a ball, 2-0.
And, I mean, this is a Falmouth team that's given up more home runs than anybody this season. So I don't know if I'm too surprised. Also the worst ERA in the Cape League, but with how they started under Putnam, I am shocked.
We talked about the necessity to get through the starter. They've done that. 2-0 comes home. Estep launches this one high, foul to the left side. Surely home run distance, but again, not in fair territory.
He has one. He knows what it takes.
Had one back in the month of June. It's been a long time since then. Estep on base every time so far today. A single as well as a hit by pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cantrell set at his mouth. Works into the line. Kicks and fires the 2-1 home. Estep takes all the way. Top of the zone for a strike. 2-2. We talked about also the necessity to get past the starter in Putnam. He's been one of their best starters on the season. A pitching staff that has not impressed so far this year. Now you get to the bullpen, and now you find success. 2-2 home to Estep. Swing and a miss on the high heater. Can't catch up to it. 2 down here in inning number 7.
And it was a lot of soft serve for the Braves in the beginning of this game. Only 1 hit through the first handful of innings, and now a lot of hard launch balls that they're grateful for.
They broke the ice just a little bit with these 5 runs. Sometimes that's what you need to do, or melt it. And back to the top of the order we go to. Switch hitter Riker Waite bats from the left side. First time seeing Cantrell. Pitch comes in, and Waite takes for a strike at the top of the zone. Last time Riker Waite was here at Gov Fuller Field, the first pitch he saw of the ball game went over the left field wall. Got a home run early. Look, trying to do one here as well as the 0-1 from Cantrell comes in. Waite takes up and outside for a ball. 1-1. If he can do so, he continues this train. The Braves have only had multiple home runs in 1 game this season. Didn't come too long ago. Was last week. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch comes in. Waite swings and misses on the low slider. That one down at 79. Fools him, and the count 1-2. A deep breath for the pitcher in Cantrell, looking to escape this one, and now a 5-run ball game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Righty deals home. Waite cracks one up the left field line. This one drops for a base hit. Waite, his second hit of the day. He goes to first base smooth with 2 outs here in top 7. Braves trying to bring out a 2-out rally with the top of the order up. This was the same part that did it last time.
How about that? A 2-hit game for Waite coming off a performance he'd like to forget against Brewster. He'll take that. And again, Braves just keep hitting. That's what they've been doing these past couple of innings. And you can't complain if you're Scott Landers. You'd like to walk a little bit more, but you'll take it.
8 hits over the last 3 frames. Look at first base. Waite in head first, safe. Rustin Rigdon, also a switch hitter for the Braves. They got 2 in the top of the order. He bats from the left side here as Cantrell gets set to go. Still no action in the Falmouth bullpen. Pitch comes home. Waite goes. Grounder up the first base line. Straight into the glove of the first baseman in Tommy Harrison. Steps on first base for out 3. Little anticlimactic end, but that closes it as we take you to the 7th inning stretch here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. A reminder, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is Bourne's premier senior living community, conveniently located adjacent to the Cape Cod Canal. Visit us at KeystonePlace@BuzzardsBay.com. And Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at MartyChevrolet.com. And go Braves. We'll step aside here once more. Bottom 7 we go to with Jackson Kircher on the mound.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Bottom of the 7th inning on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. It's Austin Maley as the first batter before we see the top of the order once again for the Commodores. Right now, still Jackson Kircher on the bump for the Braves. He's been great. 3 strikeouts in his first frame. He works into his first pitch here, kicks and fires home. Maley takes the inside ball. Jackson Kircher's been the best reliever all season for the Bourne Braves, Kasey. And the intention from Scott Landers to bring him into this one might show that they're still in this one. They want to come out and potentially force a comeback. 1-0, the pitch from Kircher. Maley swings under it, misses, 1-1.
Maley's stuff looks really good. He's elevating the fastball. And we know the Braves have done well when they force guys to get under it. They're not a team that gives up a lot of home runs. Good to see from Kirch.
Braves have allowed the least amount of home runs in the Cape Cod Baseball League this season by a pitching staff. The 1-1 into Maley. Swing and a miss once more. The inside fastball gets him at 94. 1-2 the count with no outs. Mid-90s on the fastball for Jackson Kircher. Maybe the fastest we've seen him throw all season. And the all-star reliever from the West Division stepping up here for the Braves. 1 ball, 2 strikes, looking for his 4th strikeout in just 1 1/3 if he does it. Pitch comes home. Maley swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4. Through 5 batters, 4 Ks, and back to the top of the order we go to with 1 down in bottom 7.
So dialed in right now. He's sticking with the heater, too. It's been working. Why not keep it going and see what happens?
This Falmouth team has struggled since allowing 1 more run to score in the 5th. Back to the top of the order, Fabio Peralta, the lefty. Pitch comes in. Peralta takes inside for a ball.
96.
That might be the fastest pitch we've seen from Kircher all season.
I think you're right.
And earlier in this game, already saw a 98-mile-per-hour one from Jackson Kircher. Definitely his fastest stuff of the year. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch comes in, skips low in the dirt. That one down at 93.
He's mixing stuff up. A couple of different types of fastballs. He's hucking it.
Kircher in the 2-0 count against Peralta. Lefty batter against righty pitcher. Works into the wind, the 2-0 pitch comes home from Kircher. Peralta knocks it left field side and down. Base hit dribbles into the glove of Matt Bolton in left. And Fabio Peralta has a 3-hit day. The 15th of the ball game for the Commodores.
He didn't really swing all the way either. Kind of just stuck the bat out. Swung maybe 3/4 of the way, and it was enough. Sometimes that's all you need.
Especially with velocity like that, ricocheting off the bat with high speeds. Here's Braden Jeffries. He's got a hit so far. All but one batter in this Falmouth order today with a base hit. Kircher out of the stretch now. First pitch comes in, and in there for a strike against Jeffries. That is first hit allowed so far in just 1 1/3 on his day. The Braves really appreciative of what Jackson Kircher has brought to this team this season. He's been fantastic. Look at first base, gets away from Overbeek, hits off his glove, and this one goes all the way to the fence. To second base goes Peralta. Puts the brakes on as the ball is called out of play. Goes across the fence, and just one run, or rather a one-base advancement for the Commodores. Could have been much worse. We've seen that oftentimes be multiple bases. And we'll see who the error goes against, likely the pitcher in Jackson Kircher.
And in a game where you give up 10 runs, you usually expect the defense to be bad. It really hasn't been that bad today for the Braves. That was kind of the first real blip out of maybe a couple of other minor ones.
And here's Kircher now with his first runner in scoring position. Pitch comes home. Jeffrey pops this one out, back up as it hits against the netting and stays in the backstop.
0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 down. Braden Jeffries a strikeout to start this game. He was the first victim by way of the K in the entire ball game. No balls, 2 strikes. Kircher looking for K number 5. Looks at second. Now Pierce at home and fires. Just inside on the slider. Almost a sweeper at 78. And they do say it is an error against the pitcher in Jackson Kircher. We've seen one of those this season against Josiah Overbeek. Has sometimes struggled to keep it in his grasp. That one hit off his glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Kircher fires home. Liner, right side, jumping away from the second baseman in Osterhaus. Around third comes the runner in Peralta. And they bring in their 11th run of the game. Commodores up 11-6 after an RBI from Jeffries, his second of the game.
Maybe a reality check that this Commodores offense is still very good. Not much production in the last couple of innings, and there it is once again to negate the run that the Braves put up last half inning.
It's the first unearned run of the ball game. It'll stand like that until possibly some future advancements. But again, now the 16th hit of the game. Racking up right now for the Commodores. Kircher now against the lefty in white. The runner on first, he pitches home, misses high and outside on the first pitch. Nearly in the grasp of Osterhaus. That would have been a big one, possibly a double up at second to get Peralta, but instead a run scores. Carter White in this game, 2 for 4. 1-0 comes in, spikes in the dirt, misses. 2-0. This Falmouth team has found production from 1 through 9. Except Jeff Lugie in the 6th spot. He's still working in there. Began this season strong, though, entering today's game with a 920 OPS in just 6 games. 2-0 comes home from Kircher. Swing and a miss from Carter White. All of Kircher's out so far by way of the strikeout. This Braves team trying to salvage anything they can. Started this game with 10 unanswered runs. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Kircher fires home. High pop-up by White. Puts it left side out of play. And a deep breath for Kircher on the bump. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 2-2 pitch from Kircher comes home. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5. All outs for Kircher by way of the K. Has allowed the run, but you're still appreciating what he's bringing there.
Absolutely, showing why he was an all-star and showing why he's one of the best pitchers in this league. And again, he's a guy that you can trust to get outs. I know he did give up a run. But again, you'll take it.
You sure will. Kircher's first pitch home. This one put high to the right side. Harrison drives it at the wall. Luke Costello sees it drop over the wall. 2-run hammer by Tommy Harrison. His second of the year to put the Commodores up 13-5. Back in run rule range. And despite a short-lived comeback attempt, this one back to an 8-run deficit for the Braves. And Kircher now showing some real struggles.
It's tough when you're in the zone, you know. You're striking out guys left and right. The contact has been minimal. You're blowing it by guys. You're throwing 98, and a guy gets a handle on one. First pitch swinging low inside part of the plate. It's tough. Might have mislocated if you're Kircher.
Kircher now works against Farner. Comes in. He puts it high above the first base netting, out of play. And overall, you're looking now at this one. A half frame ago, in a 10-5 game, the Braves were working something big, and it just feels like all is dead now. Do you think it is? Do you think this Braves team is now out for the count after that killer? See from you in a second. The 0-1 home. He rips the left side and into the outfield. Farner with hit number 3 of the ball game. Storms to first base and hit number 18 for the Commodores.
And here comes the winning run to the plate. But to answer your question, I think it's demoralizing when you're in striking distance. You come back at times from deficits similar, and you just can't find a way with one of your best relievers to stop the bleeding.
Kircher was the best reliever on this Braves team. We'll see where those standings rank now. Deals with the runner on first. Like you said, the winning runner now at the plate in Luigi. Pitch comes in high. Luigi has struggled today. Was the second batter that Kircher just saw, his second strikeout victim. He's 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Was on this Commodores team 1 year ago. Missed the playoffs then. This season, they're a win away from going back. Kircher looks at the runner on first in Farner. Now comes home to Luigi with the pitch. Luigi swings and misses, 1-1. This hasn't been his day. If he can get a hit, all 1 through 9 will have said they at least got a single. Right now, all 1 through 9 except for Luigi have a run scored and a hit. Kircher hangs his right hand low. Peers over at first base. Farner 1 for 1 stealing bags this season. The 1-1 comes home. Luigi takes up and outside for a ball. On top of that, currently 6 doors in the order with an RBI. You've got production from everybody right now. 2-1. Kircher kicks and fires home. Luigi takes low and inside for a ball. 3-1. He might have a chance to go on first here. With 2 outs here in bottom 7. Winning runner at the plate. The 3-1 comes home from Kircher. Luigi takes just inside for a ball. And now said winning runner in the base paths. Luigi on for the first time today. That's big for him. And he can be the walk-off guy.
Yeah, everyone's reached base now for the Commodores. I'm sure that's gratifying. I'm sure Jack Dahm is very happy. And here comes Scott Landers.
Scott Landers to come out and likely end Jackson Kircher's day. And that's what it'll be. We'll step aside on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. 8 runs separate the Doors and Braves, 13-5. New pitcher on the other side of this one.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Cameron Seagraves on the bump for the Bourne Braves with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Some dangerous territory run rule-wise. Braves have yet to be run ruled this season, but they're on the brink of doing so with the walk-off runner, if you will, on first base in Jeff Lugie. Cam Seagraves out here for a relief appearance. Kaydence Kilhof talked to him pregame. He's borrowing a pair of cleats in this one. Didn't bring his own to the game, and we'll have to figure it out. Likely not easy. It's Noah Scott's cleats who he's borrowing, and do you think that maybe throws off his pitching?
Maybe. I mean, Noah Scott is such a friendly guy. You expect him to always be a helping hand, but potentially. It's always weird. Big shoes to fill, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Well, he was asking Will Harrigan, too, what's your shoe size? And now he's likely wearing either Harrigan or Scott's shoes. It's navy blue. So I'm trying to match it to the school, see what it would be. But nevertheless, back to the game at hand. Gavin Gregor up out of the left side here as the 8th batter for the Commodores this frame. Seagraves gets set out of the stretch with runners on 1 and 2. First pitch home with 2 outs. Gregor lines it back and foul. Don't often see a shoeless man stepping up and trying to push a potential, wouldn't say save, but you're preventing the game from losing, or being ended rather, in the 7th. 0-1 pitch comes home. Gregor lines it softly to center field. This one in no man's land. Who's got it? Waite reaches and makes the grab. Unbelievable from Riker Waite, like Willie Mays, and falls down for out number 3. Potentially a game-saving play if the Braves still want to conjure a comeback. We keep it here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV and send it to Kaydence Kilhof, fieldside.
Thanks, Devon. I was actually just talking to Cameron Seagraves before the game, and I asked him what he did with his off day. He said he went to the beach, and I said, well, why didn't you go golfing with the rest of the team? And he has this horror story from last summer. He was up here pitching on the Cape, but on an off day, he went golfing, and he sliced open his finger. He was supposed to be here the whole summer, but he left early, and now he has this callous-looking thing on his finger, and someone by the dugout asked him if maybe it helps him with his curveball, but he said it was rough. He went about a month without pitching, pitching, and it was really hard to get back into things, but he finally did, and he said when he did, he started playing some of his best baseball, and it really shows because he's back up here on the Cape now and won't be golfing anytime soon, guys.
We now send it over to Kasey Kazliner for your play-by-play duty on the other side of this break here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. We'll be right back. Thank you very much, Kaydence.
Staring at the fire.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Braves down by 8. Braves down by 8 as we begin the top of the 8th inning, and immediately called time. Looks like there's a ball on the field out in center. Something. (13-5) is our score. Falmouth over the Bourne Braves. Here's Luke Costello out of the right side against Fisher Cantrell, who winds and deals the first pitch home as Costello takes outside 1-0.
Braves are going to have to try and emulsify a comeback here. It's been very dry. Nothing flavorful from this team so far.
Pretty vanilla game from the Braves, although 5 runs. The 1-0, Costello takes high, 2 balls and no strikes, and a lot of newly minted players still looking to chip in. One of them, Josiah Overbeek, with a home run. He joined this team this month.
And this is a very rocky road for the Braves in the final stretch, but yeah, you really love Overbeek. He's been the cherry on top in this game.
Braves looking to sprinkle some more hits. The 2-0 as Costello rips one to the right side foul. 2 balls and 1 strike, and it hasn't been all fudge for the Falmouth Commodores. You give up 2 home runs, you don't like that, but again, you can take up by 8.
You can. You surely can. And this has been a churner of a game for Bourne. They are fall flat early, step up later, look good. But since then, after a 3-run bottom 7, it's been tough. Still at 8 runs the deficit.
Cantrell winds and deals the 2-1 pitch as he swirls in a breaking ball, heart of the zone, 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's been a lot of soft serve from the Braves to the outfield. Not a lot of hard hit balls outside of the 2 home runs. They find themselves clinging on, down by 8. You need 10 for the run rule after 7 innings. The 2-2 home. Costello lifts one to the right side. Foul territory, out of play, and the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The cone that has stood in the way of the Braves so far this season has just been the crooked number innings. You look at all the runs so far this game from Falmouth, and all of them come from an inning that had at least 2.
And Scott Landers gave us the inside scoop pregame, telling us that it's an important game when you have Hyannis and Katuitt still on your docket, or on your menu, if you will. The 2-2. Costello takes inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And, you know, these, of course, samples coming up for the playoffs, right? You're likely going to see Falmouth or Hyannis at least in round 2 if the Braves want to make it there. Likely opponent in the first round, either Katuitt or Wareham.
Polarizing division. Much worse than the East in terms of run differential if you're looking at the teams. The payoff pitch. Costello swings and misses. Fastball heart of the zone. Some whipped cream on it. And there's one out in the top of the 8th.
And they're just polishing off some good stuff right now. The strikeout coming far more frequently under Cantrell compared to the starter in Putnam. I mean, he is melting this Bourne Braves team right now despite allowing those 2 long home runs.
Braves with a Neapolitan uniform look today. Blue helmets and hats, red shirts, and gray pants. First offering to the new hitter, Overbeek, in there for a strike. Mentioned his home run, came back in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 2, 3 RBI on that home run, a flyout and a walk on his day. No balls and 1 strike on Josiah. Cantrell covers his face. 0-1. Overbeek checks his swing with his waffle cone colored bat, and it's 1-1.
And he has good drip too. steps up there like a solid baseball player, and you really got to see the first flash of what he can really bring with his power in that last at-bat 2 innings ago.
Cantrell trying to retire him. The 1-1 inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one pitch outside as Cantrell can't get the cookie dough. It's 3 balls and 1 strike.
And you think back to last time Overbeek was up, he just creamed the baseball over the right field wall. And he did it a lot at Army, an OPS of 1,200. You're just seeing more of it here now at Bourne.
See if you can churn out another result. The 3-1 as he swings and misses. Back-to-back swinging strikeouts for Cantrell. 3-2.
A little bit of brain freeze there.
You're right. It's hard when you have 18 hits you have to worry about on the other side. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. There it is.
And they're just dishing out everything right now. Like Oprah, strike out for you, strike out for you. I'd rather it be ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Here's Berkeley Mabius. He's had a tough day, 0 for 3. He's put the ball in play a few times. He'll try to serve a bold flavor to the outfield with 2 gone and nobody on base for the Braves in the top of the 8th. The pitch. Switch hitter hitting lefty, takes inside corner for a called strike. Braves offense has been frosty at times. Today it has come in spurts. The 0-1 as Mabius takes inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. But if the Braves want to get out of here not being run ruled, they need to start putting up some runs, serving up some gelato to the outfield. The 1-1. Mabius takes inside corner for a called strike, 1-2.
That's sometimes what it is. I mean, we've seen some good defense by this Falmouth Commodore team. A lot of good scoops at first base there by Tommy Harrison and overall plays in the outfield.
They made it look like a piece of cake tonight.
Some ice cream cone catches.
1-2 pitch. Mabius takes high and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mabius not a fast guy typically, but 2 triples on this season, looking like an ice cream truck at times on the base path.
He's a bigger guy, too. 6'4", 215. He leaves moose tracks behind him in the base paths.
2-2. Mabius takes inside, nearly hit him. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just a bunny that ran below Kasey's feet.
So a full count on Mabius. The payoff pitch. Mabius lifts it back foul. Count will stay at 3-2. Mabius steps back in the box, down by 8. 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. And hold on. I think a bird just attacked somebody. The animal revolution tonight at Gov Fuller Field. We saw a bunny rabbit run by our broadcast. Payoff pitch as Mabius swings the popsicle stick and misses. As Cantrell strikes out the side in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th at Gov Fuller Field.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cameron Seagrave still out there for the Bourne Braves, who trail by 8 runs as we begin the bottom of the 8th at Gov Fuller Field. It's been all Commodores tonight. Braves with 2 home runs, but only 5 total runs, and a couple of homers that have led the way for the offense.
It's kind of been the Trojan horse so far this game for the Braves, because you look at it and you think, wow, what a gift, but instead it just provided some false hope. And right now down by 8, those homers are long in the past, decades if you will.
So the Braves trying to finish the Iliad here at Gov Fuller Field and get out of this one and try to return home with good spirits. Here's Dallas Brooks, who digs into the lefty's box against the righty in Seagraves, North Carolina pitcher, who fires home. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1. And UNC, a team that went to the College World Series along with Troy.
Very interesting one. It's important to see how Seagraves comes out here and deals. He's got to make sure he gives his batters respect, treat others the way you want to be treated.
0-1, some Xenia, if you will. Hospitality. 1 ball and 1 strike on Dallas Brooks, who's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and a pair of runs.
And it's very interesting. We've seen a lot of players come from a lot of different places for this Bourne Braves team, especially on the pitching staff.
1-1 as he lifts one to straightaway right field. Costello ranges back and makes the catch for the first out of the bottom of the 8th. And the Braves down by 8 right now, a game they know they should have won. It felt like they turned into pigs at the wrong time.
They surely did, and, it just came late and early in this game. You revert yourself back into the best form possible, but without the offense up and only one more chance to do it, you feel like there's a smaller chance. Sometimes, you look at a former Commodore and Brave and Mark Cotrani, who spent time in Ithaca as well before moving on to Notre Dame. He was great here.
First pitch to Maley as he takes a strike.
As you want the home runs, he's a guy who could have provided it to you now at the MLB level.
He'll be with the San Diego Padres, sailing southwest. The 0-1 in the dirt goes back to the screen, 1-1. Maley today, he's been no Cyclops, seen the ball really well. Single back in the 2nd, walked in the 4th. He's 1 for 3.
And if you look at this performance from the Commodores, it's almost mythical compared to what we had seen from the Bourne pitching staff in previous games.
1-1. Check swing as Maley keeps the sword level and holds up. It's 2-1. And it feels like the Braves not able on the pitching side to string up their bows correctly.
Not at all. And, if this game does not pan out and it clearly affects the Braves going down the season, Kasey.
2-1. Maley pops it very high. Left side of the infield, now in left field. The shortstop in Riker Waite toes the line, makes the catch, and puts away Maley, who will go back to his castle. 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th.
If the Braves can't get this one, you'll see it as a story that could haunt this team for years. One that potentially diverted their chance of winning another championship. This had to be the biggest loss of the season for the Braves.
And I want to ask you, you don't have Andrew Costello or Blake Schaff. Do you need to find a new king?
Sometimes you do, sometimes you just have to wait. Wait long enough until one steps up as a good suitor in its place.
First pitch to Peralta. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. And sometimes loyalty is the biggest test, seeing which guys stay around the whole way through. I mean, an heir to the throne, so to speak.
And you think about Riker Waite. He was with his team a year ago, with his team at the start of the season, left for international battle, if you will, and then rejoins the team now.
0-1, outside, 1-1.
Potentially could be that king, if you will, to lead this team.
Let's hope it's not a Trojan horse, as the Braves have imploded a little bit tonight. Pitching not there. 1-1. Peralta swings and misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Peralta so far today with 3 hits. You mentioned his name quite a bit tonight. 3 singles, a couple of runs. He also walked. He's been on base 4 times. The 1-2. Peralta lifts it the other way to left, and it'll go out of play. Only Zeus could make that catch. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th. What do the Braves need to do to see Athena, so to speak?
Sometimes you just got to take a step aside.
1-2 as Peralta lifts it back on a line foul.
Possibly get yourself a Lotus flower, relax, and just reset for the most part. Embrace the nature here on Cape Cod to distract yourself from baseball at some times.
Seagraves comes set. The 1-2 home. Peralta checks his swing outside. He did not go. 2 balls and 2 strikes still.
And this could be a big one for the Braves as well. Tomorrow with a chance of being rained out. We'll see how Poseidon guides the weather, if you will. But that would leave it for no off days until the playoffs.
A lot of battles coming up for the Braves. The 2-2. Curveball in the dirt, taken for ball 3. Count goes full on Fabio Peralta, who's trying to reach base for the 5th time. He has been a world traveler in this one. Moving all around the base paths. He's been active in the outfield as well. See if he can use his hunting dog and get on base once again. The payoff as he rolls it on the ground, up the middle into center for a base hit. Left to the second baseman, Osterhaus, and there's the 4th hit of the game for Fabio Peralta, looking like Odysseus in his prime.
Oh, he's been great, and, for Osterhaus and the other side of things, his homecoming is today's game to the Falmouth Commodores where he was a year ago, and not able to get that ball in unfortunate fashion. I mean, this Falmouth team, like Cersei, has put a spell on this Braves team.
And sometimes, the Commodores outscored 29-2 their last 2 games entering tonight. You want to lay low before returning home. You don't want to be too high on yourself, but they have done just that and haven't regretted it.
You don't want to go as low as the underworld, though.
First pitch to Jeffries in the dirt with a man on first and 2 gone, 1-0. And you said it, when you go there, you really can find out what you really did wrong, and that was the pitching and hitting these past 2 days for the Falmouth Commodores, being outscored 29-2 by YD and Wareham. 2 teams on the opposite side of the spectrum, like Troy and Ithaca, so to speak. 1-0 pitch. Jeffries rolls one to second. Osterhaus right there. He flips to first in time, and that'll retire the side. Braves' last chance coming up before they get sacked.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Last chance for the Braves offense as we begin the top of the ninth inning, down by 8. Bourne has been pretty good, but not good enough offensively. Only 5 runs to Falmouth's 13. The Braves trying to get out of here without curbing their enthusiasm too much. As here's Osterhaus, the right-hander, and rather a pinch hitter in Elliot Medlock. The righty digs in. Good head of hair on Elliot Medlock. Can see it through his helmet. Struck's the new pitcher. Not a save chance. The first pitch as Elliot Medlock rolls it on the ground is short. Snared by Farner. He tosses to first in time. So the first out of the top of the ninth. Braves trying to get out of this game without bowing out in too embarrassing fashion. I mean, an 8-run game, pretty much out of reach, but Braves have shown flashes. Here's Ryan Pikatowski. First pitch to the righty hitter. In there for a strike, going 1. Pikatowski 0 for 3 in his Bourne Braves debut. 8 hits for the Braves today. Only 5 runs, the 0-1. Pikatowski takes outside corner for a strike. Looking around the Cape League, Hyannis wins 5-2. So if Falmouth can get these next 2 outs, the Harbor Hawks will stand just a game and a half back of the Bourne Braves with one more matchup in store between the two sides. Nobody has a game in hand. 0-2. Pikatowski lifts it, shallow left, White ranges in, and it'll drop for a base hit. First career Bourne Braves hit for Ryan Pikatowski. Welcome to Buzzards Bay.
And now the bad welcome. He's been very solid so far. Has gotten a little bit unlucky, hard contact here and there, but overall, for the most part, you appreciate what he's brought to the table.
Here's Matt Bolton, who had a big fly his last time up in the 7th. He's 1 for 3 overall. His first home run as a member of the Bourne Braves. Lefty hitter digs in. First pitch home. As Bolton rolls one on the ground to second base into right field for a base hit. Matt Bolton with a multi-hit performance. It's first and second for the Braves after back-to-back singles with 1 gone.
And you could see something potentially starting here for the Braves. It would be big if they could get it done. I mean, 8 runs away in just 2 outs. It's a lot to ask for. The Braves haven't not put up an inning like that all season, but boy, would it be special.
Here's Bryce Estep, the righty hitter, who digs in with 2 on and 1 out. Braves looking for a late rally with 2 outs to work with, down by 8. A loss today would move them 2-2-1 against Falmouth this season. First pitch to Estep, curveball, drapes in for a strike, going 1. Estep, 1 for 2, single hit by pitch and strikeout on his line. His first K since returning from an injury. 0-1. Estep takes high, 1-1. Orleans defeating Brewster right now, 11-8. That one a little bit of a surprise. Orleans on the brink of elimination. Chatham up 3-0 on Wareham in the top of the 6th.
They're going to have to win out and have Chatham lose out if they want to make the playoffs.
Very unlikely to happen. The 1-1. E-step takes inside corner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Expected rain this upcoming week on Cape Cod. We'll hope that there will be no waters, but we'll see. Two on and 1 out for E-step. The pitch. Curveball runs inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chatham up 3-0 on Wareham. 8-2 Harwich over YD. The Red Sox have been scuffling lately. Not the same team they were back in mid-June.
And not a big game for Harwich as well. 3 of their last 7 they've gotten.
2-2. E-step swings and misses. Strike 3. First K for Struck out of the bullpen, and there's 2 gone as the lineup flips over in the top of the 9th with 2 on for Riker Waite.
Want to see something out of Riker Waite here in his last chance. 2 for 4 on the day. He can surely show to be that guy once again if he gets it here.
Switch hitter batting lefty. He's had a solid game. 2 for 4. It's his first multi-hit game of the season. Pair of singles and 1 run scored. First pitch. Waite takes outside on the heater, 1-0. Waite made a phenomenal defensive play out in center, coming off of shortstop and sliding in shallow center to potentially save a run last inning. Known as a solid defender, Scott Landers calls him a gamer. A 1-0, high. 2 balls and no strikes on Riker Waite. Bolton on first, Piketowski on second, and 2 gone. Braves on the brink of losing this one, down by 8. 13-5 our score against Falmouth. 2-0 pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike on Riker Waite, who was hitting cleanup for the Braves. Last game, a rainy one at Brewster. The Braves could not get the job done, and they're likely going to suffer back-to-back losses. Not the first time this year that's happened. The 2-1 is low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Braves have lost as many as 3 games in a row. And have lost back-to-back games multiple times. But at this point in the year, you don't want to see that happen too many times. If you're Scott Landers, you don't want a rocky road to the playoffs. 3-1 to Waite. He takes high, ball 4. And that'll load the bases with 2 outs at the top of the 9 for Rustin Rigdon.
There's something here, at least. And to see the Braves not quitting is the biggest thing. They're trying all 9 innings here. Of course, a late game team, but boy, is it frustrating to see it come so late and not see the offense as much early.
Here's Rooster. First pitch home. He lifts one back and foul. Switch hitter hitting lefty. Rooster so far today, 1 for 4. Singled and stole a base back in the 6th. He also scored a run. A home run here would cut the deficit in half. Braves just looking for base runners. Down by 8. 0-1. Rooster takes high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind starting to come in a little bit at Gov Fuller Field as we reach 3 hours of game time. 1-1. Rigdon rips one to the right side into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. They'll keep the bases loaded as Piketowski touches home. Bolton to third, Waite to second, and a single, an RBI 1 for Rustin Rigdon.
A big one at that. Starts things going here. I mean, it's never too late to get started. So you appreciate it.
Sure, Scott Landers is happy that his team is not giving up at the top of the 9th, especially with 2 out.
Doesn't Jack look like Telemachus?
Here's Luke Costello. Righty hitter who's 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Braves down by 7. It's 13-6. Bases loaded for Costello. First pitch to the righty. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. 0-1. The pitch is low on the changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. Struck, comes set. Deals the 1-1. Costello swings and misses, and now the Bourne Braves down to their final strike here on Tuesday. Bases loaded, 2 gone, 13-6, Falmouth. Top of the 9th inning at Gov Fuller Field. As the fans that are still here come to their feet. Falmouth once led this game 10-0. 1-2. In the dirt, gets away for a second from Brooks, the catcher. He keeps it in front of him enough, and everyone stays put. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Not taking any risks here. No point to do so if you're Bourne, as you need more than just the man in the hole to score if you want to win this game.
Count at 2-2. Bases loaded. Struck a pitch away. He pitched number 23 of the inning. The 2-2 as Costello battles it off to the right side, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Costello with his red bat trying to stay alive. Struck the 2-2. Costello rolls it up the mound and into the second baseman's glove. Maley bobbles it, and everyone's going to be safe as a run comes in to score. Bases still loaded. Costello into first on potentially an infield single. We'll see how they rule it. It's 13-7 now. And it will go down as likely an E4.
That's what they say it is. I'm not sure if I agree with that call. It was a tough one to field off the foot of the pitcher. And not easy for Maley at all.
Here's Josiah Overbeek. Lefty hitter digs in. Already has a homer today. First pitch. Outside, 1-0. Not a save situation yet, but could be soon. In fact, if Overbeek drives in a run here and reaches first, it will be a save situation. Didn't think we'd be saying that a couple hours ago. The 1-0. Overbeek takes low. 2 balls and no strikes. Ball gets away all the way to the backstop, but everyone stays put. Hitters count at 2 balls and no strikes.
Again, you're not going to move at all here, as if you get out and the game's over, it doesn't matter whether or not you score right now. You have to have the man in the hole right now score.
Full moon tonight at Gov Fuller Field. Braves trying to be a pack of werewolves and keep this one going. 2-0 on Overbeek. Already homered today, his first as a Bourne Brave. Pitch home. Overbeek takes high and away. 3 balls and no strikes, and we're a walk away from a save situation now. Not that that means a whole lot, but it does show that the Braves are keeping Falmouth on its toes.
Yeah, they're working.
Already 2 across in the frame for Bourne.
Not
2 gone
up.
and the bases loaded.
Not giving up.
3-0. Overbeek takes high. Takes all the way. A 4-pitch walk. And that will bring in Riker Waite from third. Costello to second. Rigged into third. And now Overbeek on first. It's bases loaded for the Braves. And this one has become a save situation for Struck. RBI walk for Josiah Overbeek. His 4th run driven in today, and his 2nd walk of the evening. Here's the switch hitting catcher playing DH today, though, and Berkeley Mabius, as we see a meeting on the mound. Paul Evans, in his first year with Falmouth, comes out to talk to Struck, who's gotten himself in a little bit of a pickle here. Struck trying to keep this game clean. Not too much mustard and relish on his hot dog tonight. So here's Berkeley Mabius. Digs into the lefty's box. Switch hitter. The base is loaded. It's a save situation now. First pitch home. Breaking ball, it runs in there for a strike, going one. Base is loaded for the Braves. Overbeek on first, Costello at second, and Rigdon on third. Rigdon with a lot of speed, but that doesn't really matter right now. 0-1 pitch. Mabius takes outside. A close curveball, just barely misses the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike on Berkeley, who's had a tough day, 0 for 4. Strikeout, a line out, and 2 flyouts on his day. Count even at 1-1. Struck. Deals home. Mabius checks his swing. Ball gets away all the way to the Bourne dugout on the third base side, out of play as a run comes in to score. And the bases will stay loaded now 13-9. Braves with 4 runs in the top of the 9th so far. A 2-out rally ensuing. They nearly batted around, too, I forgot to say.
They do here if Mabius can get on, and, beneficial to still get that, of course. Now no longer the force out everywhere, just at first.
Do have the base open at first. A 13-9 game, 2-1 on Mabius, second and third. Top of the 9th inning. 2-1. Mabius takes inside, 3 balls and 1 strike, and the command really starting to go away. So it is a wild pitch. JR struck. See if Mabius takes all the way.
May as well. He's shouldered the bat for 4 pitches so far. Lack of control from Struck.
Tying run on deck for the Bourne Braves. 3-1 pitch. Mabius takes inside, ball 4. And here comes the tying run to the plate. It's Justin Osterhaus with the bases loaded in a 4-run game. 2 gone in the top of the 9th. So it's Elliot Medlock who pinch hit to start this inning. He's hitting for the 2nd time in this frame. Has 1 home run on the season. The second one here would complete a miraculous comeback for the Braves. You got to take it 1 pitch at a time. Pitch home. Medlock takes a fastball in there for a strike, going 1. Medlock rounded out to short to start the 9th. That felt like a century ago. Braves have batted around. 0-1 pitch. Medlock takes inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pretty miraculous that the Braves are on the brink of double-digit runs with how this game began.
Yeah. I mean, entering this inning, you wouldn't even have expected them to bring home a couple with how dead in the water they felt.
Struck comes set out of the stretch. Deals home the 1-1. Medlock swings and misses. He wanted the fences on that swing, but mistimed it. It's 1-2. The dugout telling him to lock it in. Be a run producer. And pick up the next guy. Falmouth has Bourne down to its final strike. Bases loaded, 2 out in a 4-run game, top of the 9th. The 1-2. Medlock slugs it high up in the air. Straightaway center field. Peralta tracks back, and he makes the catch to sit down the Braves in the top of the 9th. 13-9, our final score. Probably one of the wildest games of the season for the Bourne Braves, who dropped back-to-back games. And a tough one to Falmouth in the final regular season battle between these two teams. And Falmouth officially in the playoffs. The 3rd Western Division team to clinch, but a tough one for both teams at times.
Yeah, I think so. Both of these teams likely leaving the game a little frustrated with what happened, but the Braves more frustrated, of course, after that really rough start. And, you step up here, you appreciate the ability to come back, but that start from Tyler Baird really frustrating. Allowing a lot of hits in this one. Just didn't really have the greatest stuff today, and you hope he can figure it out for his first playoff start coming up next week.
Absolutely. Final lines, Braves with 9 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. Commodores, 13 runs on 19 hits, 1 error. We'll step aside before post-game interview here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Kaydence Kilhof is sideline with Josiah Overbeek. Kaydence, take it away.
Thanks, Kasey. I'm now joined by Josiah Overbeek, the infielder from Mississippi State. Josiah, that three-run homer in the sixth inning really changed the momentum for the Braves. What were you seeing during that at-bat?
Yeah, I just wanted to stay aggressive, and ultimately a new pitcher coming in, you think heater's coming, so saw one outside a little bit, and then the next one kind of just let loose and let the Lord take care of it.
This is the third game in the row that the Braves have let their opponent get the run first in the game. So what can you guys do to kind of fix that for next time?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes down to being on the barrel early. I mean, I think we were on the barrel the whole game, but just getting a few more hits to drop. You can't really control it, but, I mean, it's ultimately the baseball gods just kind of screwing you over. But, I mean, it's baseball, so.
On the flip side, you guys almost rallied there in the ninth inning. So why does that keep happening? How do you guys always try and almost rally at the end of every single game?
Yeah, I mean, I think it comes down to grit, how gritty you are, how much you want it. And, you know, from the Bourne Braves, no one's going to give up, and you're going to get our best through the ninth inning and the last out. So I think if we just keep that rolling, good things will happen, and it's just been a great time.
You guys play Harwich tomorrow. What do you need to execute to get back in the win column?
Yeah, I think we just stay on the barrel, stay confident, not let this loss take a toll on us. We've had a pretty good streak going. I mean, we've won a lot of games over the past 2 weeks, and just to keep that happening, play good defense, pitchers just get back in the zone, shake this one off, and then stay on the barrel.
All right, thanks so much, Josiah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Kaydence and Josiah. Bourne Braves drop one 13-9 to the Falmouth Commodores. We'll have the post-game Tomahawk Talk coming your way on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your
A 13-9 victory for the Falmouth Commodores over the Bourne Braves here at Gov Fuller Field. Welcome into the post-game Tomahawk Talk. I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Kasey, Kazliner, and Devon, Jarvis. And guys, the Commodores got on the board early. They kept it going. The Braves sparked something there in the 6th inning and then almost came back in the 9th, but obviously couldn't get the job done.
Yeah, it was a frustrating one. You look at the start of the game, if not for a poor pitching performance from Bourne starter and Tyler Baird, you likely come out of this one with a victory. Those 10 runs came really early in the game. Braves allowed all of them unanswered, but they started to work a comeback. You appreciate that effort. You lose by 4. It ties your worst loss of the season when it likely should have been a lot worse. That late push in the 9th was special. Elliot Medlock, if he hits that ball at the left or right field, likely gone, but unfortunate result nonetheless.
It's hard to win a baseball game when you're down 10-0 in the middle part of it. I mean, it's fundamentally challenging to come back from a deficit like that, especially when Falmouth's offense still was piling on a bit. But you give it to the Braves offense for not giving up. 9 runs in this game, a lot of them coming in unanswered fashion. And, I mean, again, I could count on one hand how many times the Braves had multiple home runs in one game. They have that tonight. 2 guys who maybe a little bit more unsung heroes, Josiah Overbeek and Matt Bolton, 2 guys that haven't flashed a ton of power, at least home run power this season, with a couple of homers. And so you'll take the loss if you're the Braves. You move into tomorrow. A big win for Falmouth, though. Now clinching a playoff spot, the 3rd team in the Western Division to do so. And we're scoreboard watching. Hyannis won tonight over Cotuit. They are now 1.5 games back, or 3 points back, of the Braves for the Western Division title. This is a close race and one that we're going to be watching the whole way through.
And to expand on your point, Kasey, flowers deservedly so toward Josiah Overbeek from his first really breakout game of the season. We've seen multi-hit games, we've seen doubles, but to see the home run is big time. It's something that the Braves have needed out of him for some time now. You look at these guys, who's going to step up in place of Andrew Costello or Blake Schaff? Overbeek has the ceiling to do that. There's no doubt about that. We just haven't really seen it so far this season. So fantastic to see that from him today.
And when you lose 2 kings in Blake Schaff and Andrew Costello, 2 guys who had reigned supreme over the Cape Cod Baseball League, 2 MVP candidates, and they depart, they go out to sea, they're probably not going to come back. You need guys to step up. You need to find your new king in some cases, or you need to find one from within or wait for one to come back. So really good to see a guy like Riker Waite at the top of the lineup with a couple of hits on his day. Also some really good defense from Riker Waite. I really like that from him. A positive among a lot of negatives tonight.
Well, something that the Braves do need to see more of is scoring runs earlier on in games. And this has been talked about time and time again on these broadcasts and with field manager Scott Landers. How can the Braves do so, especially now that they're coming up on the final stretch of regular season games?
I think if anyone had the answer to how do you score more runs, they would be, the best manager in all of baseball. Unfortunately, sometimes it just is a mindset thing. You got to step up there. You got to approach it with a little bit more consistency as you would throughout the entire game. I don't think offense was the problem this game. You have double-digit hits. You nearly have double-digit runs. The problem was the pitching, right? You need to step up and perform there more. If you don't allow 13 runs, this game looks a lot different.
Yeah, I mean, the comeback, a little bit of a Trojan horse when it's all said and done. You score 9 runs, but you're right there, it feels like, in that 9th inning, a 2-out rally, it's not enough. And the Braves offense done enough a lot this season, being able to take the throne, but couldn't tonight.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me in the post-game Tomahawk Talk. But we're not done just yet. Coming up after the break, the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird will be talking to me about the loss.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach.
Welcome back into the post-game Tomahawk Talk after the Bourne Braves fall to the Falmouth Commodores 13-9. I'm now joined by the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. And Nate, you spoke to Scott Landers after the loss. What did he tell you?
Yeah, he was a little disappointed, but I think the late inning rally there, getting the tying run up to the plate, probably softened the blow a little bit for him. Wants to see better pitching, obviously, better. They just got a lot of hits, so it wasn't necessarily guys losing control like he's been disappointed with so far this season. He just gave Falmouth credit for getting hits today.
Nate, what do you think the Braves struggled with the most in this game? Devon said the offense was really there and guys were stepping up to the plate. You got a guy like Josiah Overbeek and other guys that we're starting to see breakthrough games from, but what do you think was the biggest struggle?
Probably going down 10-0. I mean, you got to have offense early. That's something that we haven't seen from the Braves consistently all season. Like Kasey said earlier, once you go down 10-0, it's basically impossible to come back. You have to pull off a miracle. And the Braves almost got that today. Credit to them, but it just wasn't enough.
The Braves almost did get that win, but unfortunately they did not, and that's all the coverage we have for you guys tonight. But tomorrow there's a game against the Harwich Mariners at Dorn Park. Game time is at 6, so catch the pregame show starting at 5:30. We'll see you then.